Oh, shit.
That's perfectly fine.
It's good, G.
What up?
Gene?
Yeah, he's still smiling. Can you see all of both eyes, nigga?
Hey, show him that Band-Aid I told you that you got on your lung, nigga.
What?
That Lauren had. That Lauren put there.
Oh, my God.
Got fucked up. I told everybody, nigga.
This nigga's different, bro.
I told everybody.
Yeah, F-Mac, you said you fight like a heavy bag, man. What's up with that? You said you fight like a heavy bag.
And it's crazy because
hit
this
back.
nigga F-Mac beforehand, nigga was like, oh, yeah, I can fight. You know what I mean? I can really do it. So in my head, I'm like, all right, let me respect this nigga. But once I saw his guard, I was like, oh, this nigga F-Mac fucking around. This nigga, no, nah, come on, man.
I told you I was
Hey. Hey. That's all you heard, nigga. Should sound like a dying engine. Hey.
I don't even know what he's referring to.
That's what my punches sound like, a dying engine. Hey.
His punches sound like a little Asian man.
The smallest motorcycle ever.
Sound like you revving an electric scooter.
Hell yeah. I'm revving up one of those bikes. I saw a video of a nigga in Venezuela tricking out the bike to where his baby, he just...
Why you say Venezuela like that?
Did he
it
go
propel him?
faster?
No. Out the front, so it was shooting up in the sky.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen
That's
that.
pretty fucking dangerous. That's how you lose an eyelash.
That shit was crazy.
Shit was crazy. That's all you needed. A lot of times. Shit was
Yo, you
crazy.
had to be there, dog.
Shit was crazy.
Shit was wild.
Shout out this bloke.
I haven't set this up yet.
Yo.
Pretty.
Yabba dabba 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 do. We gonna have to find it.
Yeah.
This episode. We gonna have to riff
Nigga, I'm sipping this
like we
coffee.
on a raft.
Just starting. Niggas,
We on a whitewater raft.
here this morning.
What's a whitewater raft? Is that how they say it?
Yeah, white water rafting.
Yeah. What is that? Is that a type of?
It's like a fast moving river when it's moving so fast.
all this?
Oh, I get what you're saying. It's like the all bubbles splash up. Okay.
Website.
Nah. So I ain't grow up around a lot of white people.
I've never been white water rafting. That shit do look fun.
Nah.
It does.
Sounds insane.
Hey, it's hot, just so y'all know.
Hey man, don't be turning shit on without telling me,
It's
nigga.
not a
Nigga,
place.
I just told you, relax your
I
mind.
need consent.
No, you don't.
I might have said something I don't want out there.
Okay, so we not gonna put it out there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good friend right there. That's a real nigga. It's a real nigga. Yeah, nah. That's why AJ doesn't work the boards. This nigga's fingers too sticky.
Keep our deepest, darkest secrets in there.
You go figure one of your bleeps. Black women gonna hate you.
For a nigga that ain't part of the team.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's different. Yeah, that's a lot different. Them niggas get the slingshot.
I had to rewatch that story like 2.5 times just to get it right.
Nigga.
Just for it to come out how it did. It's like I don't even like. I know what was taken out,
Yeah, but it's
but did it fix everything?
probably not. Hopefully he got that ass.
I still needed to leave a certain amount in,
Yeah.
but it was like, I'm going to take out, I just took out the wild
You
shit.
took out key names, locations,
SD card? Yeah, I just popped it in.
birth certificates.
Trying to see this? But I'm gonna show you why.
Cause that could be.
Let me see her titties.
Yeah.
Hey man, you hogging?
That is crazy, but it is crazy because when he was going through that, and like we saw the picture of her and she wasn't drop dead bad, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, this isn't.
You were like, we've been talking all this time.
There's a certain level of standard you have to have if you're dealing like you crying about a bitch. Like she has to be,
Yeah.
she has to be bad.
She has to be a certain echelon.
Even though it doesn't matter,
to
but
be
it
certain.
still is.
No,
the
she
principle.
does. She does.
Ew.
At least have this bitch be sexy.
She
At
does.
least.
She has.
She does.
When
She
I
does.
saw her, I got excited because I knew she was fat.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out how to ask the nigga if she was fat because they arguing over cheesecake.
Yeah.
So I was like, how important is cheesecake to her?
Nah.
I was trying to find a polite way of saying it, but when I saw it, I was like, okay.
It was on auto.
They fought over
so
cheesecake.
Jumping in between what it is.
But honestly,
That's
but
a
honestly,
fat couple thing. You
but,
know what I mean?
But honestly, like now that I think about it, nigga, if you bought your girl a piece of cheesecake and she was like, I don't want this last piece because I'm not hungry, and she threw it away, I can see like your eye twitching, like
Which one was this? This last?
like when Stink Meaner was what's his name? When he was like, you fucking with me, nigga.
Oh, you talking about when Tom got possessed?
Yeah, when Tom got possessed.
So I want to have sexual relations with you.
It was overheating and shit, so I don't know.
Nigga, are you playing with me?
It was overheating, and
Yeah, nah.
all hell broke loose.
But no, I would never be in that situation because cheesecake don't matter that much. Now, like if she would have like, she would have threw away one of my clips. That I would, because I'm trying to think like what could possibly be my
Yeah.
shit. If she threw away one of my clips,
Yeah.
depends on why it happened. Because it's like I know I'm a junkie, so I know I can't trip too hard over drugs because that'll make me a
But
junkie.
and it also depends how you left it in the ashtray. Because if you left it very messy, it's like, all right, nigga, you know what I mean? You can't expect somebody to just, all right, that's good, that's good. You know,
Why would she do that? That's OCD.
honestly, well, she should do that since she smoked. But it's not, you know.
It's like, what are you even in the ashtray
Yeah.
cleaning for?
Yeah.
Let's say so many other parts of this room.
Do they
You look excited.
you don't see it, but
Do a little something so that they know the show started. So we have here what does your shirt say?
she's eating for 2, I'm drinking for 3.
Oh yeah, you deserve to get punched in the face.
Such a fucking, you deserve to get fucked up.
F Mac, you deserve to get your chin hit.
by your brother-in-law. I would never let my brother-in-law beat me. I'll bite that nigga.
You can't ignore
You ain't-
my
you ain't
growth
about
towards
to-
the end of the mat.
He,
End of the day.
he got
though.
way better in one
I
day.
got way better.
in one
and
day.
that was, I haven't been sparring in a minute.
I'm
I
about
don't
to
need
say-
to review, but I'm pretty sure.
Why
I
is this
can
shit choppy?
I
This would've
told
been
you,
so
bro.
funny.
It's choppy as
This
hell.
would have been so
dog.
funny.
Oh, this isn't you stopping it? Oh, this is crazy.
This is just the footage.
And
It's how
I-
choppy it is.
Oh my god.
And if this is the first time y'all fought,
Yeah.
then damn.
Yeah, bro. This is exactly what it is. It's like nothing we can even do.
Yeah, so
Damn.
this Saturday, Menace Material had another National Hands Day where we tried to
Can you just put it on
Try
the
to see
screen
who
so
had-
they see how choppy it is?
try to
I
see
got
who
you,
had the
yeah.
most dexterity. I wasn't able to come because I was being a grown
You was
man.
being
I
responsible.
had
You
no
was-
responsibility.
Niggas had to be responsible, but yeah, you know, it was 3 of us. F Mac, shout out to him, white man on the boards, of course, and you know, the one and only J Noblez. You know what I'm saying? We went out to the field, got busy a little bit because F Mac
one
has been
and
talking about his abilities, his alleged abilities for sparring for a little bit.
F
He hasn't
Mac-
been bragging about it like,
brought it
nigga,
up
I can
once.
spar, nigga, I'm that nigga who was come.
This
But
nigga's hamming it up for no reason.
it has been.
No, he has not been bragging about it.
But it has been like oh, you spar, I spar too. So I'm
yeah,
like,
I spar. I didn't say I fight.
oh, what, nigga?
I spar. I do it for practice, and I have, but it's been years now.
But you gotta F Mac. Moving forward, you gotta understand this. When dealing with kung fu niggas, they get so excited over like any like semblance of a nigga that's in the same lane as them. So they get a little overzealous, you know. Oh, what you doing
'Cause you gotta-
Saturday?
F-Mac, you gotta
Let's meet up at
understand.
11:30. Let me
F-Mac,
punch you in the face.
You gotta understand, it's not many of us. It's a lot of this nigga though. It's a lot of niggas that love putting balls in the hoops and they think that's cool, but it's not a lot of us who respect the idea of combat, right? Who can get hit and be like, oh, damn, that hurt, but I'm still going though, because you got fucked up, nigga.
Skateboarding niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
they're fine with pain.
Yeah, y'all got a different sense of resilience.
And it's so fortunate that this is so choppy because I don't know how much y'all have seen of this. Whoa. Did you see that? Though?
Yeah, I was looking. I was hoping it would continue. They can see this, correct?
Yeah, they can
And
see
for
this right
those, shout out to the audio listeners, because y'all matter too. F Mac and Lauren, they're dancing on screen right now. We can't really watch it because it's choppy.
It's so
fucked up.
chopped up.
But-
But from what
as
I
for-
heard,
Go ahead.
from what I heard,
yeah.
actually, matter of fact,
And
let
can
me
you just describe the situation, describe the
Let me-
relationship between these two men?
I
Because
got
that's what
you.
really
I got
matters.
you. Because context matters.
Yeah.
And, you know, we provide that here. You see, the thing is,
Yeah.
I always admit, like you said, F Mac, he wasn't advertising the hands.
But it was
He brought it up with a lot of excitement every time.
with too much excitement.
With the excitement
Which-
of a real karate nigga, because y'all know how y'all get. So
But anybody that has something that they care about, like if F Mac was like, oh, I hoop too, you would have been like, oh, okay, like that would have been a thing. You
I
saw.
would have had a sparkle in my eyes. Nigga, I would have been like, what?
Yeah, nigga, you would have.
Where are you Saturday? But you know,
Marcus Smart.
F Mac be talking shit. He be making it seem like he can fuck everybody else in here. F Mac be popping that cold shit. So I always imagine this. Like, I was looking at him. It's like I couldn't imagine him moving quickly because I just can't see it. But I did see him being able to take a punch, which, from what I heard,
taking a
he
punch,
ate a couple of those.
Taking a punch is probably like the fourth step. The first step is moving your feet. Second step, moving your head. It's a couple steps that he missed.
It's a couple steps.
F Mac,
Lauren, why?
F Mac, what did you learn? Because again, right? You didn't really tell them, but Lauren is F Mac's brother-in-law for all intents and purposes, right? So this is a very weird dichotomy. Like when I saw Lauren
I don't know why.
punching F Mac in his sternum, I was like,
we're also friends.
Yeah.
So why is that weird?
but y'all. Look, y'all aren't friends before he's your brother-in-law, nigga.
Well, yeah, actually, we were friends. Like as soon as me and his
no,
sister got together,
you weren't friends.
His girl.
You weren't friends before y'all was brother-in-law.
bro. We pretty much this nigga has been cool as hell since day one.
When
He's
did y'all?
been cool,
How did y'all?
but y'all weren't. The relationship wasn't palatable until it was like, all right, you're my sister's.
Bro, at this point, we've had enough time amongst each other, hanging out to where we've developed our own friendship. Like you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, outside.
We went on a cruise together. You know what I'm saying? Like on some family, and like we hung out and did. Bro,
Y'all not that cool.
we're definitely.
You wouldn't cheat around F Mac.
And
I
if
wouldn't
you
cheat ever, nigga. What the fuck?
Hypothetical. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
What do you
But
mean hypothetically? There's no hypothetical.
You wouldn't cheat around F Mac.
I wouldn't cheat at all.
wait, no,
That's a good answer.
I wouldn't cheat at all. There's no.
That's
It's
honestly.
not a. It's
that's
not a
not
good
what your
answer.
face look like.
It's honesty.
It's a
You're
great
not-
answer. But
You're not making any sense.
Okay, hold on.
You're putting something into the world that's not going to happen.
Let
You
me
see what
make
I'm
it
saying?
make
Like,
sense.
so
He's getting flustered.
Let me
it's
make
not-
it make
I'm
sense.
not getting flustered. I'm
Say-
shutting down the point.
Say Lauren didn't come from a 2-parent household.
exactly.
Say, say he had an affinity for cigarettes. And shit.
Exactly.
He was just
Okay.
a bad dude.
Yeah,
He wouldn't cheat on his girl with F Mac there because the friendship, whatever friendship is there, it's under the guise
in a world where
Not
he's
under any
of what
guise.
really matters in your life.
in a
It's
world
not
where
under
he's
any-
not
it's not
a.
under any guys. If for some reason me and Amber were not to work out, and as long as it was an amicable like breakup, and as long as she was cool with it with him, like and she didn't get on him about it, I would still be cool with this nigga.
But what would you think would happen if it
do you
wasn't an amicable breakup?
Well,
What do
if
you
it
think is
wasn't,
gonna
then
happen?
if it wasn't, then that's different. He got to start with his sister.
My thing is
fuck?
your,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
friendship.
Wait,
What do you mean?
what if you're right?
What are you talking about?
What if you're right? See, that's what I'm saying. This
If I'm right,
hold
I
on,
believe.
but
If I
this
look,
is where it gets finicky
no.
because you
If I,
said
no,
he
here,
has
here,
to
I'm
side
gonna
with
give
his
you. I'm
sister.
gonna give you the answer. If I'm right, I believe he would tell her that I'm right, but still side with his sister because it's his sister.
That's
But he
what I'm
still, but
saying.
he would still be the type of
Wait,
nigga that
wait,
he
wait.
tells
You-
her when she's
wait, hold
wrong.
on.
You
know what I'm
guys
saying?
are
Like,
friends.
He would
F-Mac-
still be the type of nigga to tell her like you were wrong for that.
F Mac, can you get the mic, please, real quick, just real quick.
I got it right now.
Okay, F Mac, let's say in a hypothetical world where you did see Lauren, I don't want to say like cheat because that's such a feminine word.
It's such a
But
grimy thing.
Let's
yeah.
say you saw him out
taking care of business.
pondering, pontificating
Being real friendly.
on an excursion with another woman, right? Would you say anything to Amber?
When you.
Or, I don't know if you wanna block out her name. I don't know if her name's known.
Excursion. What exactly do you mean?
You see Lauren doing arts and crafts with a whore.
Let's say you go to Sheets, nigga, and you see Lauren cupcaking buying a bitch a protein bar in Sheets when he's not supposed to be.
Yo, that's some shit Lauren would do. Lauren buy her a protein bar like, yeah, baby, this is a low calorie.
Well,
joint.
what would you do, F Mac? As a man, not as a a nigga that's
That's a
And
one-on-one
there is
conversation.
There is a
later.
right answer.
That's
There-
a
there's
one-on-one
right answer.
conversation later. I'm not bringing it up in the moment, but
Okay.
later on when it's a one-on-one with him, I'm talking about
okay.
it.
That's respectful. That's
When
respectful.
it's a
Because
one-on-one.
honest, and
So you mean when you leave the gas station?
and so when
You mean in 2 minutes after he get this bitch number and y'all in the car?
Prep time.
He said, Lord, I'm gonna see you when I see you.
I mean, but like
You my
that's
bride.
that's like a specific situation because like any other instance where it's just like a regular excursion with another girl, I know how Lauren works. It's like I couldn't see him doing that shit. I also couldn't see her doing that
you
shit.
couldn't
Neither
see
of them.
you couldn't see him doing it, or you couldn't see him getting caught because he's a conniving Jamaican motherfucker. and they good at cheating.
The first one.
Oh, this is crazy.
The first
I've
one.
never heard Lauren so silent on a conversation
I'm
about.
trying to let y'all talk. I normally don't. Well, as of recent, I've like finally gotten fed up with this nigga J Noble's narrative. Like,
Oh
as
my
of recent,
God.
Finally.
Yeah, yesterday
Not
he
fed
was
up.
mad at me.
He used to go to sleep to your stories.
No. Yesterday we was on the phone and I was kind of tight because I was getting mad at the fact that niggas believe his stories. Like that's what I get mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this nigga for some reason has a good way of like saying something and these niggas actually believe it.
Yo,
I be like, what the fuck?
It's
It's
not
'cause he
because
bugged.
I'm not a
He
liar,
go like this with his
nigga.
eyes.
I'm not a liar.
It gets
nigga.
real
He lying
intense.
all the time.
I'm not a liar. But real quick, something hilarious happened. So going back to you saying your piece in private, right, F Mac? So we're at a little shindig.
That weak ass segue.
Nah, it's okay. That's perfect. That's how I know it's a good
Weak
segue.
ass segue.
But we had this little shindig, right? The shindig you got invited to. You know, I'm with my confidant. Tony wasn't there at the time, but my confidant's brothers was there, right? So
Okay.
we chilling out on the let's just say porch or staircase for all, you know. We smoking, we doing our thing.
he was.
I
licking
wouldn't
his
say
snake.
I was even like caked up to that extent,
Bruh, yeah.
but you know,
I can't.
Orm was around her.
Bro, you be caked up every single time y'all together.
Orm,
You be caked up.
it
every
wasn't
time,
caked up. It was like my thing is
the one
connection.
story I can't believe in.
Connection isn't caked up in my opinion. Like
If you gotta say that,
if for 5 seconds I just want to feel some ass, that's not caked up. That's just
okay.
making sure my things are in the place where they need to be. But
But if you
Let me
feeling
say-
ass every 5 seconds, that's
Yeah.
kind of like you
Yeah.
caked up, nigga. You keep touching a baker.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking feeling ass every 5 seconds. I'm not playing with the dough that much, nigga. You
Tell
can't
us-
play with the dough because it's eventually gonna get loose and saggy. But we on the staircase, nigga, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta know how to make pieces to get that. But we on the staircase, right? I'm smoking my shit. I got my arm around her. I got, you know, she's fucking bald, so you know I'm grabbing her head and shit, and like you know I'm just kind of moving it around, you know, doing what God stuff do. This nigga, right, her brother, he turns to me. He was like, "This is what I heard at first.
He's lying.
This is what I heard at first. Yeah, yeah. I was like, "Excuse me?" He was like, "Look, bro, you know, you got to respect me with all that touching on my sister shit. Whoa, 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 whoa."
G-check.
I was like,
So what's up, little nigga?
I was like, "Are you serious?" And even she was like, "Word, it's like that." she was like, "Word, it's like that." I was like, in my head, so much went through my head. I was like, "Nigga, you gonna be going about an hour, nigga." You know what I mean? So whatever you do to hurt my feelings, I'm gonna take it out on her, nigga. Don't fuck with me, nigga. But I was just like,
This nigga's incredible.
I was just like, nigga, I'm gonna take whatever pain you give me, I'm gonna give it to her.
what kind of pimp ham are you practicing, nigga? What's going on?
Energy doesn't die, it only transfers.
Okay.
You have to know the laws of the fucking universe.
Yeah, I think you should suppress him.
And so after you was like that,
brother.
I was like, I feel you. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I guess I understood, but right after that happened, I was like, shit, now I got an older sister, nigga. She could be sucking dick right now. Kudos for her. You know what I mean? I don't care about who she fucking. Like, nigga, that's weird. But
yo, you see the way Lauren nodded at you? He was like, I respect that.
I did not at you. I did not at you. But
I respect it.
I do think that there's a
But-
I think he's right in a sense.
there's well, and
hold on, the brother, right?
And let me explain. Hold on. So, like I said, that is his younger sister. I have an older sister.
Yeah.
But me personally, once you get above the age where it's like, I feel as though you're smart enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
You smart enough to fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like, dog, you're literally going to be going an hour. Like, what do you think is going to happen
Yeah.
when you
So
leave,
why
nigga?
not? Why he's gonna be gone in an hour? So why you doing that shit in front of me?
Yeah, but
The thing is,
Like,
you
you-
wouldn't have done that in front of her dad, right?
Right.
You
Respect
wouldn't
the
have,
brother the same
You
way
wouldn't
on
have
some
licked
shit.
her bald head in front of her dad.
licked her head. First of all, no, and don't
but
say
that's the
don't say what I said. I said that.
No, you didn't.
Swear to God, put it on Jesus
No,
Christ. I
you
didn't say
didn't. Wait, say what?
that. Exactly.
No, I'm being
Fucking
dead-
say
I'm
what
being
I
dead
said,
ass.
nigga.
I'm being dead
Lick
ass.
her head, nigga.
I'm being dead ass.
But
Oh, you talking about that? Nigga,
But-
you sensitive.
nigga, no, I it's my tags and I'm fucking my
Nigga,
shit.
It's
But-
not your shit. It's his shit. And you can't lick it in
No,
front
it's
of him.
it's my shit, nigga.
It's his
That's
shit.
my shit for the licking.
And you need to
It's
ask
mine
permission
for the
to lick
licking,
in front of
nigga.
him.
God damn it! But I was
I can
just-
only imagine how caked up and sprinkled you actually were?
It wasn't that caked up, honestly.
Because I wasn't there yet. I was
Yeah,
on
you're
the
pretty
way.
caked up, man.
No, it had to be egregious because
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
What it was a
I will-
compound interest.
I know it was because I'll tell you, this is when I knew he was in love because
You can't
at
say
your
that.
get together, they were caked up obviously the whole night, but there was certain caked up things that he was doing. Like he was just standing behind her, holding her neck. I'm
Yeah.
like, nigga,
Yeah.
we're not even,
Yeah.
we're not in the bedroom right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like
That-
what the
yeah.
fuck, like,
He's
he
doing
does-
type of
he
shit
does
that's
shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's
You out
like,
of pocket.
Yeah, so like if I was the brother, it's
I'd be like, nigga, what are you
I
doing?
understand you might choke my sister in the bedroom, but nigga, you
Yeah.
will take your hands
But-
off her
but
neck in
honestly,
front
right.
of me.
Right.
In my presence.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
right,
Being the man of
nigga.
this household.
But if
I'm not
anything,
gonna lie.
I would have been
that's-
mad if he put his hands on you and put it on your shoulder and gave you a little firm, like, hey, look, man. I wouldn't be mad if he was like, look, you gonna have to get
Yeah,
your
he
hands
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
He should have
Yeah,
choked.
Like, you gonna-
even if that was my sister, like even that, I was like, I'm your homie. I'm like, that's not for us to see.
It's not, bro.
But you see, that's
not, bro.
very
He'll be
childish
just
because it's
fingering
not
her
like
in the living
it's
room.
not like I'm grabbing her and she's doing the whole like, God damn, like this nigga around my neck. No,
Hey, yo, what if she was going along with that shit? Like,
I can't breathe. It was literally like just a hand above the neck, like I'm just around here, like that's nothing in my opinion. That's nothing.
I've seen your hands in her neck before.
That's
If I
nothing.
was the brother, I would have a problem in public.
For sure.
nigga,
But
I've
you-
seen
for
this fucking thumb in her ear. Like, y'all be chilling.
That's not
Y'all
even.
be
That's
chilling.
not true.
Y'all be chilling.
You don't be chilling enough if you focus on what I'm doing, nigga.
Yeah, that's because I'm in a
This the
real
problem,
relationship.
nigga.
I'm in a real relationship. We barely like each other half the time, nigga.
Fuck out
That's love.
Fuck out of here,
Y'all
nigga.
still in that? Oh my god! Let me
I
touch.
can't believe you turned
Noblez
the.
is still
I
like,
can't
let me
believe
touch
you
your
made.
body.
I can't believe you made abuse normal, nigga. Don't say that again, nigga.
Abuse. Abuse.
That's
come
emotional
from the
abuse,
nigga that
nigga.
publicly chokes his
Emotional
girl.
abuse, nigga. And I wouldn't say choke. I just say put my hand on the back of her neck.
Nah, you definitely give a firm, a firm tap just to see if her trachea is
He wasn't
there.
squeezing, but they were wrapped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were wrapped.
Both hands.
Both
Wrapped.
hands.
That's a
good
I
way to
remember
put
that
it.
shit.
Which is crazy.
But that's not
Why you see how much pressure he's administering? Nigga?
exactly. Yeah,
I mean, because
Okay, you're right. Now, you're right.
She would have looked uncomfortable.
Looking too hard.
he's looking too
It
hard.
didn't look uncomfortable at all. It's just you don't see PDA like
Yeah,
this.
you don't
Yeah.
see that often.
That's
You don't,
different.
bro.
That's
so
like
just seeing
19.
it, I was like, oh, okay, well that's happening.
It's one thing to treat. It's
It's
not.
not-
It's
but
one
you
thing to
see-
treat your girl like you pimping her in the bed, but like out in public, it's like it looks like you pimping her right. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's
Yo, like just
pimping?
walk her,
What
nigga.
type
Like
of-
if you gonna do all that, put on a leash.
Yo, y'all niggas.
Might as well.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what it's like.
If you gonna do all of
No,
that,
it seemed like a BDSM relationship that
Yeah.
we're all privy to now.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right.
because of where my
And,
hands were.
and it's fine if that's what it is, but it's like we don't need to know that.
But you see, I understand that, but it's honestly not like that. Like just because
It doesn't matter.
I understand.
That's how it's coming on.
But you see, when
You're not
it's
listening
not
to
my
me.
fault that other square couples think like we're on some like weird. I'm not. No, don't take it personal. You too.
Not taking-
But
what?
it's not our fault that you know what I mean. Whatever we find normal, y'all find strange. Like nigga, I was literally because I know exactly what y'all mean. Because it's like I do just be like that, but that's more so. I like my hands being up, so sometimes I might just grab the shoulder, just put my hands on the shoulder, just whatever.
but no, there's a difference between shoulders and neck.
Yeah, but also there's a difference between.
Like, I can
it's a
hold
difference
on. I can hold on to my lover's waist,
But-
or I can grab her by the pussy.
Yeah, and depending on who I'm around,
Those are two different
I'ma
things.
choose the right option. You know what I mean? And it also
So you thought the choke was okay for the brother?
Conversation.
no, I'm saying
I'm already tired.
that when don't be tired of this, nigga. You listen to this. You might be caught up in this situation,
This is
Nigga, he
crazy.
probably still got a
especially
headache.
with the white women you be fucking around with.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my God, yes.
See the
I
line
just
jump up?
said
This
is what I'm
everybody.
saying.
I told
As soon as
everybody
you
right
brought
now.
up the whole you're tired of these narratives that he's throwing. I was thinking about yesterday, and all the women that I was looking at. You know that I wasn't looking at one.
No, he didn't look at one white.
That's
woman.
what I'm talking about.
What
He
white
looked at
woman?
one white woman last night.
Not one.
What are you talking about?
He was like, when we was out.
Oh, when
it
y'all
was a couple things
when
he was
y'all
looking at. He was eyeing. I was like, I see you type. I see your type. I see what's going on.
What was
saying.
his,
This is the thing.
what was
When-
his style?
This is how niggas act when they've never been with a white bitch before.
Yeah.
It's just like if they see you or you say that you have entertained a white bitch, you only like white bitches.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
You sound like a nigga that's fucked a lot of
Yeah,
white
he's
bitches.
he's fucked up. Yeah, he sounds like for everybody that didn't hear.
He
AJ
sound
was
like he
just
can't smell black pussy.
Yeah. Like no,
I
nigga.
fucked a lot of type of bitches. A lot of them being white, a lot of them being black. Some face.
A lot of them being white. A lot of them being
A
black.
lot of them being white.
Nigga, get out of here, nigga. You
Sound like a
fucking-
fair nigga to me.
Sound like a fair nigga. You sound like a hoe.
You a fair skinned fucker. That's no problem. Have most of the women you've been with been of a fair skin?
No, it's damn near half and half.
Oh.
Stop answering his questions. He's getting the heat off himself. What the world is telling you.
What?
The world, hey, like this is kind of like just symbolic of who you are as a person, your character. You don't take criticism very well. You don't take feedback.
You've never done it.
Like we could all be like, "Yo, you got a booger on your nose." Like, nigga, I put it there.
Yeah, I chose
put
to have it
there.
there. The reason I'm showing you this is because you need to know what it looks like.
It's a source
Like he
of
gonna
my-
slip it, like you know what I'm saying, like he
It's the source of my spiritual
like,
power.
what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody's telling you that you look like a freak in public. We all seeing the same thing, but how did you interpret? As like, this is how I get down. That's how y'all get down. That's true to a degree, but I mean, like, hey, nigga, we gotta chill with y'all.
And honestly, the brother
We're
situation
victims.
last night, if we've already given you that info, or if we're doing it now, the brother situation last night should have been the tip off, like, oh, maybe I am.
That should have been the
crescendo.
crescendo.
Yeah, for real.
Lauren, that's the crescendo right
Yes,
there.
sir.
I don't even. Did I use that word right?
It's hard to
Just like-
say. It's hard to defend myself when a Native American, you got a bimbo fucker, a short little Jamaican. When y'all are saying these things, it's really like
Don't laugh.
You can't say that
He
when
says
this
the
nigga
same
likes
shit.
bimbos. You're like you said, you're in a healthy relationship.
Say what you
you're
can
in
say.
a real relationship.
Say what you can say on there. nigga.
Lauren over there fucking up his brother-in-law and shit. Like, y'all niggas don't have the moral compass to say what I'm doing wrong, nigga.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
do.
that nigga
Y'all don't
shaking
have
his
the
head,
moral
had his hand
compass
up
to even
on
say
his
this
mouth. I
nigga.
knew he wasn't thinking on any of the shit we were saying.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's not.
really, F Mac?
He's letting it
I
go.
knew you
One-
were-
he's
I
not
knew
paying
you were just
attention.
thinking about what to say after that. You weren't
Wait,
taking
wait,
any
wait,
of
hold
the
on.
Yo, hold on. F Mac is learning.
F-Mac,
100%.
F Mac is getting comfortable.
F-Mac.
He said, "Yo, that nigga J Nobles don't be on shit."
He was not thinking about shit we were saying.
I knew he was gonna do that. But you see, everything.
He knows your game.
Everything isn't what it seems. People, you gotta understand, right? Like Tony's getting back at me for some shit I hit him back with 3 weeks ago. F-Mac got fucked up yesterday, so he's kind of like, you know, he's gonna try to get me back in little ways.
Oh my
because he
God.
got fucked up by his brother-in-law. But it's fine.
Yo, two big brothers this weekend was holding it down. It was two big brothers this weekend that really held it down for their little sisters, nigga.
But only one.
and you know, you're not the youngest, but you don't have nobody under you, right?
No,
Wait,
not technically.
That makes you the youngest. I'm
Not
stupid.
technically.
But it's a different sense of like guardianship.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot the word. But yeah.
Especially if you didn't come from a 2-parent household, you was kind of like the dad for your younger siblings because you was the only other adult that could watch them niggas. So it's a certain level of like, you know, just
Care and
like
compassion.
this is my cub.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
can't just let anybody come out here and lick my cub publicly.
And it also depends, right? Like
I don't care how comfortable the nigga
I also
is.
want to know, like, did you just like size this nigga up and determine that, you know, I can do this in front of him because he's not gonna.
So the context for, first of all,
like if it was just like a nigga that looked like he could fight for real.
Nah,
would you
we
have
had
cared?
met way before, like and like we was cool, you know what I mean. But like I said, I think it was a compound interest, like through the night, you know what I mean. Like one ass grab here, one ass grab there, and it's like, oh, all right, nigga, you know what I mean. You can't just be grabbing my sister ass, but it's like I want to grab your sister ass. What am I? What else?
It's also
what else
like-
is there to live for without
like,
grabbing your
outside
sister
of her-
ass,
He's thinking,
nigga?
he's
Yeah.
thinking of deep.
He don't see it. Outside
What
of,
ass am I
you
supposed
gotta
to grab?
understand too, though. Outside of him just being also protective of his, he want to make sure you treating her right. That's one part of it. The other aspect of it, you doing that so many times in front of him, it's almost like you want him to see, and it's almost like you're trying to do like a man play, like you're
assert
trying to,
your
you know what I'm
dominance.
saying? It's like you're trying to like. You're being disrespectful to him, like on the type of time, like yo, I'm dominant. You're trying to be a dominant man in front of him, to
Yeah.
him as well. You're trying to dominate him also.
But that goes to show you how much. But
Yeah.
that's relevant.
Good
That goes to
intel,
show
Lauren.
you. That
That's
goes
good.
to show you, like
word.
really how little I feel like he knows me. You know what I mean? The fact that
exactly
he thought,
why you shouldn't be doing that.
But no. But you gotta understand, you wasn't there to see when he said that. It wasn't even that bad. Like we were, like she was on me, but it wasn't like.
Bro, if he had to
Nah,
open up
too
his
crazy.
mouth to say that at all, it was bad enough. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Also-
Like, if he
but
had to open
you
his
saying
mouth to say that,
I agree. But you're saying that. But even she was like, "Yeah, that was a little bit too much." You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was a little bit
If
too
she,
much.
if, yeah, okay.
I mean,
okay.
a little bit
There's a
too
little value. There's a little
Seemed like
value.
she like.
She said that to me and like
And to him.
after it happened, she was like, for real, like to everybody, like because everybody was outside for the most part. She was
Okay.
like, for real, let's be honest, for real.
Okay.
Yo, I pulled up in the
bit of that.
aftermath of that shit. I came in, I'm like, yo, what's good? Nigga, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, why you all stiff as shit? He said, my man, this nigga over here smacking my sister's ass.
Yeah,
He said that.
Nah, he didn't say that, but
Okay, no.
that's just the energy.
feel that vibe.
That's it. I'm like, yo, I thought it was like a party. Like,
I'm like-
what's good, nigga? Y'all niggas all stiff. I'm like, is this her dad? Like, hey, sir.
Yeah.
He's the only one that got a firm handshake. Everybody else got dapped.
I'm like, bro, I'm not about to sit here and try to prove myself to you, nigga. I'm about to turn your sister inside out when you leave, nigga.
So like, all right,
Nigga will
I'm
never
fucking
learn.
around.
how do
But
you
you
see?
see, you can't never go but you see, like, that's funny.
you gotta
That's funny.
understand, like,
you gonna turn
Now he has to like
Inside
kill
out.
you for his ancestors' sake. Like he literally has to cut your head off.
Look, man. After a certain point, man, you just gotta accept. You gotta accept your sister for the adult she is, and the fact that.
Have you met any of the other family?
So I met all family members that matter.
Well, tell me which ones are those.
The brothers, I haven't met like the mother yet though.
So you haven't met. all
So
the
you
ones that
haven't
matter.
met the one that mattered the most.
What are you talking about?
I literally met the ones that matter. The one that are around her the most.
Is she cool with her pops?
Oh well,
I mean, look, that's
what
you know, that's
Yeah.
not mine to say.
Everybody family
okay.
situation different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is it was a funny situation. I wasn't like angry. I was honestly like I was like laughing at the tension because you know me, it was just like, man, like you can't stop nobody from punching you in the face. And I've learned that once I started like really fighting, I was like, oh, if a nigga just wanted to hit me in my face, that could just happen. I might as well just live my life until that happens as righteous as I can be without, trying to step on another nigga's.
As righteous as you could be. So what's righteous about PDA? What's the moral silver lining in that?
PDA is grabbing ass. What is that?
For you, it might be putting your thumb down the throat, but for most people, it's just consensual touching and
man.
rubbing and kissing
You see, that's-
and hubbing and dry humping.
You're such an amateur. You nigga, throw it out the butt, nigga.
You see, I don't like rectum exams, nigga. You've
You've done that before, though, right?
Of course, but it was cooler in my head than when I actually did it because now my thumb just smells like ass.
Well, that's why
You got to think
I
about
feel
the
you.
practicality of things.
But honestly, that depends on, you know what I mean,
On what?
the girl you with at the time. You know what I mean? Not every butthole is made equal, nigga. Not all assholes are made equal.
Not all thumbs are either, nigga. This shit this is getting in there. This shit is getting in there and it might come out with something.
Hell no. So you going
It's fucking gross.
Yeah, nasty nigga.
That's fucking disgusting.
you need Dawn and fucking peroxide.
But you see, this is why he had to check you. This is why he had to check, because these are the rabbit holes that we can go down once we start playing like that.
playing like
Publicly
that.
choking. Nigga, next thing you know,
I've never publicly choked,
you're
man.
gonna have a brown thumb.
A brown thumb. Oh my god, that would be I would scream if I pulled my finger out of a woman's ass and I was like, "Yo, my this ain't the brown that is my skin color, bitch. Like, what is this?"
I don't know though. That's kind of like smacking a girl's ass in front of her brother and then getting surprised that he didn't like that. Like you knew what you was doing. You knew what you signed up for. You knew where you was going.
It's nothing
where
like
that
that.
happens.
It's nothing like that because you can actually, you could prepare for that. You know what I mean? Just eat healthy, eat some pineapples and shit. So at least when I dig for it, I'm digging for fruit.
But speaking of healthy habits, how do you I saw this no-fat video the other day, and like I'm not gonna say that shit was convincing, but I was just watching it and I was like,
About NoFap?
yeah.
What do you know about NoFap? Just speak from the heart real quick.
So apparently every time you go on the hub, you're releasing your spiritual chi.
Yeah.
The essence of who you are, what makes you an ambitious man, you're just putting in the toilet.
I thought
and-
you can't get on there without signing up anymore.
Oh yeah, you can. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can, but
okay.
yeah, in Naruto they call it chakras. You're wasting your chakra, nigga.
Nah, but you think that's for real? Like, what is the black lady that scammed you into buying that shit taught you?
I don't think it's that like
Did she say masturbation is okay?
I don't think it's that connected, but I mean, it depends. Like, Because sometimes after, you know what I mean, I fucking waste my energy, I feel more energized. I feel like I could do more. I feel like I have enough mental capacity to help other people now.
Through.
After I bust a nut, I'm like, yo, where's a homeless person at? I got bottled water. I want to help this nigga. You know,
They say that's how empathy works. Like once
You
your
have to
cup,
help.
once your cup is full, you can pour into somebody
you
else's
can pour
glass.
into somebody else's glass. And that's the rule of giving. Like, you can't give if you don't got nothing to give. You got to help yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for the
it's
most
almost
part.
like the idea of like, do you know how penguins feed their babies? They don't just like, here's fish on the snow, like just pick it up and eat it. No, they open their mouth and gargle up the fish that the mother ate before. You know what I mean? So it's literally like, if the mother isn't full, the baby don't eat. And that's kind of the process, right? You literally have to feed yourself in order to feed lesser beings.
I don't know. That sound like a ghetto way of telling your kids won't got a lot of food.
Nah, I mean,
Nah, nigga.
if you're gonna eat throw up, you might as well eat hamburger helper though. I do feel that.
Nah, if you gonna eat throw up, you might as well eat like stovetop stuffing. I've never fucked with conventional dinners.
Like, just use frozen dishes.
No, not frozen dishes. Like obviously, like you know, everybody's had to fuck with a frozen dinner, but I'm talking about like stovetop stuffing.
I don't like stuffing.
That's what I'm saying. Conventional dinner.
Stuffing is a conventional dinner.
Like when I think conventional dinners, I'm
You're
thinking
not.
like, what would you see on a table in a cartoon family?
Turkey. Stuffing, not always. It depends on where the
Meatloaf.
cartoon. If the
I
Cleveland
don't
show
fuck-
is definitely like potato salad, macaroni and cheese. Potatoes. They got potato salad, chicken salad, all types of salad. Nigga.
Shit, they might have watermelon on the Cleveland show, nigga. That's 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃. But I don't
Watermelon,
fuck with
nigga.
none of that shit.
Yeah. I don't like I wouldn't say I'm picky but with my food, but there are certain things that I just don't like. Like, I don't like salad. Like I
Right.
always said, cold food is that's a slave mentality. If you like cold food, you're still stuck in the idea of slavery. Back when they couldn't warm their food up.
I don't know when niggas got the idea that like throwing a bunch of different ingredients into one dish could make something happen. It works sometimes with like maybe like a gumbo.
I was just about to say, nigga, just
Or maybe some
just
chili or some
disrespect
shit.
them niggas like, yeah,
I'm about to
gumbo, them New Orleans
I'm about to
niggas.
disrespect them niggas, but it's just kind of lazy.
I wouldn't. It depends, because sometimes like the ingredients, they work so well together that like it's almost like whoever created this is a savant. Like I don't know in the Jamaican culture, Lauren, but you know, in various African cultures, they got their version of fufu. Every country has their different version of fufu. Are you aware of what fufu is?
Yeah, there's an African dish.
Shout out to all my Igbos and shit. You know what I mean?
That's the only tribe you know.
That's the most popular Nigerian tribe.
Nah, but that's the only tribe you ever speak
That's the
of.
most popular Nigerian tribe.
Oh, that's the most popular.
Yeah, like if we're talking about Hispanics, I'm not going to say Uruguayans. Who the fuck cares about Uruguayans? No, nigga, it's Mexicans.
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Uruguay. Type in Uruguay. I didn't know Uruguay was a place until I saw this white bitch when I was going to college. I'm like, what's up, white girl? She was like, I'm Mexican or I'm Hispanic. I'm like, bitch, stop lying to me. Don't yell at me ever again. Yeah, Uruguay is a country. It's a lot of white people
Stop saying that shit.
Uruguay is a country
You're gonna disrespect them.
that a lot of white people who are Hispanic live at.
Yeah, now shout out to all the white Spaniards out there. They're a real important part of the community. We was talking about some other shit though.
We were talking about a couple different things. How long the pre-show been going?
38.
This is pretty good. Look, we had a long fucking day last night. Or just a long day in jail. Well, I don't know what time you woke up, but if you had a job interview at 11, then you better be up at least 9, nigga.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a long day. It was a long night. Niggas was fucking. Yo, it's like it's shit that we can't even talk about.
Yeah.
It's like the more I'm thinking about it, it's like it's no point in even thinking about it.
It's no point.
Yeah.
But it was a good night. Shout out to everybody that came and supported. You know what I mean? Y'all know who y'all are if y'all are watching. But
Yo, liquor is stupid.
it's not.
Nah, liquor's kind of stupid. You was having fun last night. It's rare that you get to that level of fun too. I was like, yeah, this nigga's he's lit.
And I wasn't even. I wasn't even sauced
No
up
wonder
for
he
it.
was
We was-
drooling on his girl, nigga.
We was drinking
He couldn't keep
wine.
his mouth closed.
That's why you were out of character.
Nah, it wasn't even.
Nah, he was perfectly intact. He was being more of himself.
Yeah,
He
you're
had
right.
that liquid courage.
You're right.
Yep. Y'all done? Y'all done?
Nah, I'm not done.
F Mac, you want something? You want to get on this? Huh? Get in on this before it's done, nigga.
Nigga, you know F Mac's chin is sore.
Tell me where you stand right now before we continue, F Mac.
I'm gonna say on the situation.
So yeah,
I don't, but like, it's like I was drinking last night because I had got there. I noticed everybody like was lit. Nigga was trying to sell me his drugs. I was like, nah, I'm cool. Let me just take like the free intoxicants right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's a couple bottles on that table. I started drinking. That shit didn't even really kick in until I was about to go to sleep.
but you were drinking. It's wine, dog.
Yeah, it was fucking wine, but I had me a couple glasses of that shit. And then we had smoked. I had laid in the bed and started having fever dreams. And I was like, bro, why do I be doing this? You know when you hit the point to where it's not fun no more, and it's just like, I gotta grow up and start paying my taxes on time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta stop drinking. Like, I need water right now.
I need to stop using TurboTax and get an actual person.
Get an attorney. Yeah.
I need a motherfucking tax representative, nigga. But I wouldn't say that. Alcohol is cool. It's not my preference. Of course, I'll always grab the herb before I ever grab some high alcohol concentrate, like some moonshine. But there is a place and time for some strong liquor. I do wish they would have had, like, you know what I mean, some bourbon or whatever. You know what I mean, like, you know, some
Wish they would've
bourbon,
had some bourbon.
something dark,
Some man shit.
something dark. I don't really care what it is,
He don't even drink.
unless it's dark.
Like who just be? I want bourbon.
I do that.
I'm never. You do that.
Oh, I mean, if I'm out.
You do that if you're out.
If I'm out.
Not if you're in somebody's home.
But Lauren,
I mean, I had an old-fashioned
It's
last
funny
night.
because
Not
if
if
you
you're
would
somebody's
have, if
home.
you would have supported your friend when he was throwing his event, when his couple and his beautiful woman let us into their humble abode, right? You would have saw his liquor. What would you
Collection.
say? I
that's
wouldn't
a
even
little-
say a collection.
What's way?
That's a little bar.
You on your way.
That's a
You
little
on your
bar.
way
to what?
to needing help, nigga.
What are you talking about?
I saw your liquor collection. I was like, nigga, this nigga.
Everybody brought that night.
Everybody bought.
You
Yeah,
fucking
that was
novice.
everybody brought that night.
He's such a novice. And I was supporting my father on Father's Day. Priorities, nigga.
You was supporting
It's
your,
either Lauren's love or my father's acceptance.
say your father's love. Fuck out of here. You ain't seen that nigga. Yeah, shout out to all the fathers. Yeah, and I haven't talked to my pops in a minute. When the last time y'all talked to y'all dad? Everybody got a healthy relationship with their father. In
I'm
this
about to
house?
talk to him today. It's his birthday, so
AJ said 3.
They just said 3 days ago.
What'd you say,
Shit, we
Lauren?
met AJ's dad. That's different.
I
Yeah,
said I'm about
yeah.
to talk to my pops today.
Oh, and yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday. Happy,
Happy birthday
Pops.
to that
Happy
nigga,
birthday, Mr. Leon.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Leon.
Mr.
He's,
Leon.
Mr.
he's getting
Gamble.
up there now. What year we in? 2024. Ooh, yeah, that nigga's.
Nigga, how old are you?
He's turning 76 today.
Your dad is 76?
Yeah,
I think that's how old my grandma is.
yeah, it's like that. My pops had me when he was 42.
Damn.
Nigga, he was eating that raw Jamaican diet, nigga. He was still active, nigga.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That might have been why he came out nutrient deficient, nigga.
Nah, Lauren is strong, man. He got a healthy head of hair and shit.
A healthy head of head.
You can't, but height isn't everything.
I wasn't
Height
talking
isn't
about his
everything.
height. You made it about his
You was
height.
alluded to.
You made it about his height. Shit, what was wrong with your dad's cum that your beard came out weird, nigga?
Height isn't everything.
You came out with whiskers, nigga.
Nigga, I came out. Your whole beard is an assortment of whiskers, nigga. Take that fucking pubic hair off your face,
My dad
nigga.
got patchy cum, I
Fuck
guess.
outta
I
here,
don't know,
nigga.
nigga. Pause.
But nah, shout out to Jesus. That was.
It's my dad. It's me. That's not even gay.
I didn't say
You're your dad's
It's more
cum.
so weird than it is gay, but I'm glad you went to gay.
Talking about
first.
yourself in the form of
interesting.
sperm. is
Yo,
kinda-
talking about your dad as if like y'all are connected like that. Like, no, you came out of him. Y'all aren't that connected, nigga.
No, you're connected. You was in his balls for years. And he didn't know fap you away.
First of all,
Yeah,
you can't.
You could have easily been
can't-
just like a sustenance and life force that was wasted.
You-
but
yeah.
he decided to plant that into something productive.
You could have been a mistake that was on the carpet. He
Yeah.
missed the toilet
Missed
paper.
You could have
shot.
got vacuumed out.
Yeah, nah.
There's a bunch of shit that could happen.
Nah, that's not. He didn't get to choose you. That would be crazy though. If you got to choose
Which
this-
sperm?
like out of all the billion options, like you had that much nut control.
You have that much. Like, you could just sort through the different variants.
Yeah, yeah. Like, nah, that nigga don't feel strong at all.
Who don't want to play Dr. Doom?
Ew, a girl.
Chill out.
Fuck that.
That's crazy.
But let's get into
You
it.
want to start the show?
You know, this wasn't planning on this being too long, but yep, 3, 2, 1.
Bow. Hello, America. We back again. I'm not hungover. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Tone Groove.
J Nobles, white man behind the boards.
Yeah.
That's Mac on the keyboards.
That's me.
Doop. That is him.
It's a little. Where's the enthusiasm, Mac?
Is there?
I won't
Wait,
feel
no,
that shit.
you can't have enthusiasm when you can't breathe.
No, you niggas ruined F Mac.
You can't breathe.
You niggas have ruined F Mac. I can hear it now.
I don't think so. I think Lauren. F Mac, would you say Lauren put you in your place in a weird way?
What?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, put it like this. Did you think, like, yeah, Lauren had to do that?
No, I never really looked at it like that. Nah,
Why not?
because I mean,
That's a
I
problem.
was looking
He wasn't
at it.
looking.
I was looking at it from an objective standpoint. Both you and Lauren, like, I expected y'all to fight exactly how you did.
That's actually an interesting.
Okay.
It's actually an interesting perspective. How
Exactly how they sparred is how I expected.
F Mac. Who was the harder opponent?
Um,
Who was the tougher bout?
Lauren.
Now, what makes Lauren scarier than J Nobles, other than the fact that he hits harder?
No.
The thing is with Lauren, it's hard because he'll blitz you, and I don't know what to do in that situation because I'm just not as experienced in that area. But with Jay, is like he's spending a lot more time peppering me, so I have more time to be able to
He kinda
figure him
cupcaked
out.
you.
And I mean, I just have more time to observe.
I'm trying to fill him out. But Lauren is he's a rusher. I'm more of a counter striker. I can keep you back. Like if you rush in, you might get clipped, nigga. You better keep that motherfucking glove up. But that's good though. I'm glad that Lauren is supposed to be the harder opponent. He has a lot to prove on multiple different levels. He's the oldest one. He's the eldest. You know what I'm saying?
He's the higher.
And he also has to prove that he could defend you.
Y'all think there's something I have to prove to y'all?
Not necessarily, but
You already had your chance.
It's not something that you have to prove, but it's something you want to prove because that's the type of man you are.
I think any man who puts on gloves
Lauren,
to spar understands that you're sparring.
Lauren, when we were shooting, when we were warming up, right? When we were warming up, I was kind of fucking with him, right? He was like, "Man, I've been getting more cut up.
No, I said I'm gonna be cut up. I'm working on my shit.
I've been getting more cut up. I've been working on
my shit.
moving on up.
Lauren had
all
to do
that
his-
shit, all that hope in his voice.
His morning manifestations.
Yeah.
Ain't no morning manifestation, nigga. I just get to work.
And so you see,
Lauren said, "I'm gonna be big, swole, striated."
Lauren,
He said that's how you said the last one.
Now I
Striated.
just got to get more healthy. Once my
Lauren,
back gave me issues,
Lauren
I was like,
has
fuck that, dog.
like a weird, like you might be like the normal version. You might have an autistic superpower
What do
of
you
just
mean?
pure confidence and like self belief. Like what you were saying. Like you had said this before, but Lauren actually looks in the mirror and go, I'm doing as best as I can.
no
I will
need.
strive to do better, and I'm great.
Yeah, he's a
There's no
well-rounded
need, bro.
human.
I've accomplished
healthy
anything I've put my mind to. There's no need to look in the mirror anymore. Like I thoroughly believe these type of things.
You hear that
Wait,
shit,
you don't
nigga?
gotta look in the mirror no more. That's not
Nah.
fair, nigga.
He
You
knows
lying.
what's there. He knows what's there.
It's like
nigga.
something you're still working on that you have to talk through as a young man because you don't know it yet. So like I've already gotten there.
But when I
You've
brought that up,
already went through like the
growing pains.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to
And
say.
so, but when I had brought that up, I was like, "Nah, Lauren, I don't believe it. You're not getting cut." And he's like, "Nah, man, believe me, man." And I was just shooting him down, like good old shooting him down, right?
Yeah, because that's how you put yourself up.
Nah, that's how
That's how you feel good.
No, that's how Lauren becomes better. Like Lauren's the type, like if there's nobody shitting on him, he's not gonna become a great.
Lauren does need adversity.
Lauren needs,
but that doesn't mean that you got to fill that role. You could be his friend. You could be his support
yeah, but
system.
you do that more than me. So what is that?
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that is true.
When is that true?
That's literally true. You
No. Never.
no
I don't punch Lauren in
Wait,
the
say
face.
that again. No.
He don't either. Jay don't either.
That's what Kevin Hart said. No.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, nah, you give Lauren more problems than anybody.
Nigga, nah. Maybe on a motherfucking boxing field, you can say, but not in
Boxing field.
Yeah, well, it's not a boxing ring, but nah, man. I forgot how we got into this conversation.
I had a point. What was my point?
It was shitting on Lauren.
Nah, I think I was about to big Lauren up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nah, you don't have to be the adversity in Lauren's life, nigga. You got to get out of that mindset.
Look, man, you gotta figure out your friends and figure out any way to help them succeed. And
You
I
should
think
just be looking at the things I do and try to mimic some of them.
that would be very hard because I would have to, crouch. But
Well, you're making it hard for yourself to grow. Like, you don't listen to anybody telling you did something wrong.
making it, yeah. No, I wouldn't say that because I always take heed. I'm always wary, nigga.
Okay.
Stay wary, nigga. That's one of my. I like that shit. Stay wary, nigga.
All right.
You never know. But I do know. But nah, man, it hasn't been nothing going on this week. Did y'all see Megan twerking for Kamala?
I did see that.
When I saw that, man, I was like, this is interesting. Cause I never thought about ass being like a marketing ploy
Was Kamala
for
there?
a candidate.
Was Kamala there?
Nigga, Kamala was shaking ass too.
Nah, now you're lying.
They had matching sets.
Now you're lying.
No, she was shaking ass.
Now you're lying. There's no way. 5 mics would have posted that.
She was doing that little Indian like hip shit they do. It's not twerking, but it's just hip movement.
She was doing this.
It's just like left and right, up and down.
She was snake charming.
But yeah, man, just real quick, let's look at this ass real quick, shall we?
What is this? Where's this at?
This is for America. Megan is shaking ass and rapping about hotties and what it takes to be a strong black independent woman in America for the Democratic Party. Yeah.
Pause. Oh wait, excuse me. Play.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I think I stopped it before it got good.
Look at that. Why she wearing a crop top like that?
Okay, you can pause.
Yeah, you can pause it because we all get the point. But
This shit is sick.
it's
Nasty.
it's
This is sick,
It's
bro.
sick for the good reasons and the wrong reasons.
I feel like I'm getting old.
I don't know.
Seeing shit like this,
I'm
right?
seeing an ass, and I'm like, why am I seeing an ass right now? This isn't the place for an ass to
not
be
the place for
shaken.
an ass.
It's
Be
not
shaking,
a
man.
It's
place
not
for
the
the
place.
ass.
If she was trans, this would be a different headline.
For what?
What would the headline say?
Like, yo, why is this nigga twerking?
Tone grooves and joins this. That's what the headline.
Nah, real shit. Because what happened at the Olympic ceremony? It was a bunch of weird,
wait.
sexual, erotic shit.
By the way,
but with bearded ladies.
By the way, we spent 30 minutes talking about that. It got cut on the last episode.
Yeah,
not
it did.
not that you cared about it, but we did talk about it.
We took that out.
They took it out.
They took it out.
Oh,
They took it out. So we gotta really watch our words when we're talking about Kamala, because she has power. But I was looking at this, man. I was like, Megan ain't even bad enough to make me go like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been better off with like a Janelle Monáe. What's her name? Janelle Monáe. I like Janelle Monáe.
What do you like about it?
I like Janelle Monáe. You want to know what's funny?
You saw some titties you liked, and that was it.
Wait, Sam,
Oh, that's
wait.
the one to be. Okay.
AJ just said, no, she's been flashing her titties. Is that a bad thing?
I mean, I'd rather the person keeping their clothes on at my presidential.
But you see that you rather watch the person keeping their clothes on, right? But this is a pseudo keeping their clothes on. Like, you don't have to see, because we're men. Like, we have to bet we're visionaries, nigga. We're visionaries. I don't need to see her naked.
You're right.
I know what she looks like.
Yeah.
I know what she looks like.
You know just
And
how black her areolas are.
Shout and how big. Shout to good brother guy, G Ferg, right?
Shout out G Ferg.
We was and the good brother that was with him, his manager, forgot his name, but much love to you. We was playing like a game. We were all kind of drunk, so we got kind of confused. But it ended up being, would you fuck her or her? And G Ferg was like, man, I'm fucking Glorilla over Meg. And everybody was just like,
August.
everybody was just like, nigga, what?
You can hear a pin drop.
Nigga, you could hear a stack of hay fall in space, nigga.
Now, but you gotta just dissect his childhood at that point, because that's deep.
It is deep.
It's been like when you make such a blaring decision like that, it has rooting in some shit that's beyond your subconscious.
Like, yeah, nigga, she might not get you out there to vote, but you fucking her before Glorilla.
Yeah.
And you got to be honest about that, nigga.
And what's weird is like I don't get why the Democrats got like a weird strategist in that camp. Like whoever's idea this was should get fired.
I don't know about fired
Because
but
what happens when you have a woman running for president, you already run the risk of her being overly sexualized, and now you just kind of like garnering that attention. Like, what was the point of her shaking ass? Is this the DNC?
especially
This isn't the DNC. Regardless, whatever the fuck this is,
Nigga.
what was the point of her shaking ass there?
It was,
like
it was a
said,
rally in Atlanta, so it was in Atlanta, and they were trying to spark something for the people in Atlanta. You know,
they were trying to turn them straight.
they was trying to. This is what they think of the people in Atlanta. This is what gonna make them vote.
That's how out of touch they are. Is that
Yeah,
most
that's
niggas
what
in
make
Atlanta
them
would
vote.
rather see Saucy Santana up there.
I was about to say they would much rather see balls.
Like, yo, somebody dribble some balls.
Yeah, nigga. Anything that resembles scrotums. But
Nigga, if she was trans, this would be crazy.
it would be a lot worse.
This would be crazy.
It would be a lot worse because only are you going to bring out the homophobes, but you're going to turn people into homophobes.
The thing is, though, they already get a lot of flack for being overly sexual around
Because
children.
Kamala,
But the fact that she's a woman, a heterosexual woman,
but to your point, right? Because like everybody that tends to disrespect Kamala, their point is like, oh, she sucked major penis to get to this position. You know what I mean? Like that's everybody's main angle. Like nigga,
she was the Cleopatra of democracy.
yeah.
She fucked her way to the top. And that's it's a winning strategy. It's like, do you really blame a Kamala Harris? If that was her
Allegedly, yeah. If that was her
if
motive.
allegedly she went up the food chain by eating a lot of sausage.
Yeah. I
'Cause I'ma
wouldn't
be honest-
I wouldn't fault it. I mean, it's one of those things where like you can't be mad at hoes for not using their pussy correctly, but also be mad at hoes for using their pussy correctly. And I don't know if we got to mark that. But
it's okay.
It's also like it's a fine line in a gray area to where you have to just accept the truth. Women are the smart ones are going to use their coochie to, get something out of life.
The Democrats,
And I wouldn't even say use, but what was you saying?
the Democrats just confuse me. They're kind of like the uncoordinated nerdy nigga that falls for no reason.
The same people.
Like he should have been able to successfully walk from this line to that chair.
The same.
But so much shit went wrong. He embarrassed himself so crazily in the process that it was like he shouldn't have never tried. Like I'm probably gonna vote for the first time this year. It's probably gonna be for Kamala Harris because of that whole. This nigga Trump is trying to turn police officers into Power Rangers.
That's not
Yeah.
true. So I
It
read
is.
up on that. Project
I'm not gonna
2025
lie.
is a major. It's like
It's been going on for a long time.
a lot of people. It's been going on for a long time, but a lot of people, for good and bad reason, are using it for whatever they need it to be. Like if you're a Democrat, you're gonna use it to say like, "Oh, Trump is bad." He's not trying to make police officers just invincible characters. That's literally not possible. It's not
It is possible.
possible.
It
It's
actually
not
is
possible.
Lauren, isn't
It's
there
not
a
possible.
clip of him saying it?
Yeah, it's possible.
You can't turn. That's literally goes against the Constitution.
Yeah,
there would be
constitutional changes have already
Republicans-
happened.
There would be
Yo,
Republicans.
this nigga's crazy.
Constitutional changes can happen, bro.
Yo, this
That's
is literally what I
presidentials
was
can do.
saying last episode about fascism, nigga. This is literally what I was saying that the state that we're heading to. But keep going. Keep sounding.
That's all you have.
Keep sounding
That's what you interrupted me for.
ignorant. Yeah, I just
can't
needed you
believe
to
that.
remember.
I forgot
I just
everything
needed you
because
to
of that
know.
goofy ass shit. Say what you were about to say.
Nigga, if it was true, you wouldn't have forgot it. Regardless, I'm gonna try to find a video of him actually saying this shit.
You don't. It's no point because
I didn't even have to put in. All I put in was D.O. and then it autofilled Donald Trump full immunity speech.
if
This shit is kind of crazy, nigga.
I've been seeing the video that I saw, right? He literally stated like, "Nigga, these are extremists. I don't know what they're talking about. Nigga, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Like, yeah, these are some of my homeboys. Like, we all got some wild boys that we call friends. You get what I'm saying?
It's different when it's the police department, nigga. Those aren't wild boys that are your friends. That's a young militia.
But nigga, you just completely changed it. I'm saying that the people that are really pushing Project 2025, people that are business owners, that are Republican, that are supporting Trump's movement, those are just like, man, extremists. There's nothing you could do about that. But that is funny that it's your first time
Do you
voting and you're getting
know-
out there for Kamala.
Do you know what that would mean for us?
If it happened.
Like in a hypothetical world where Donald Trump literally made police officers into Avengers,
Yeah.
we would be fucked.
It would literally be the boys. Like every police officer is Homelander. Like nigga, you could at any moment your dick could get lasered off.
Like the amount of mental notes that I take just to keep myself safe on the road with the range that police have right now is a lot. Because them niggas can come up in an unmarked, unconspicuous van and just pull you over. It can happen that way.
It can.
What happens?
It can happen, but we can't just say a statement like that as if that is like a normal thing.
It can happen.
It can happen, but also
It happens all the time, nigga. They're in the same vehicle as the people that they try to pull over. All these niggas driving Dodge and Hellcats and shit. I don't know the difference. Yo, literally, I was thinking about this the other day. A Hellcat, a Scat Pack, and a Dodge just the same car to me, nigga.
and
That's the shit that goes fast. It's not a Mustang.
a Scat Pack is a disgusting name for a car. Do you know what scat is?
It sounds like the shit we was talking about earlier.
Scat is when you poop, but it's not even a regular poop. That shit is
Yeah,
it's like a
splatter.
shotgun, nigga. It's a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
But
Play this.
We're not gonna really listen to this.
No, play, nigga, because if this is real, this matters.
All right.
This is kind of crazy.
Yes, sir. You're a good-looking guy. Look at that guy. Looks like a banker from Wall Street. You can see I'm an old man, and I have grandchildren that I want to see
World's about to be
taken care
red.
of. And I love them, and I want them to know.
God damn it, Lauren! Hold on, pause.
We might be better off reading the article.
Please,
This audio is
pre-check
trash.
the videos you're sending Lauren, nigga. God
This
damn,
audio
the
is
audio experience is
trash.
fucked up. And by the way, shout out to the lovely ladies in the Legion and Leisure. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the Patreon, do those things.
You might not have to like this one. I would understand. I would completely understand
Yo,
why
we
you
need
didn't
to
like it.
learn more about politics, but overall, we brought up this conversation just being that Kamala is crazy, forgetting Megan and Quavo. Did you see the Quavo speech too? He was like, when you really from the trenches, it's hard to maneuver. Like he was talking in slang. You get what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And it's not, I wouldn't say that's bad. Everybody has the way of speaking. But it was like, of all people, Quavo, and he decided to wear that. The nigga's wearing a blouse.
This looks like a video game.
He's wearing a blouse.
Yeah. I mean,
if I could see,
they're in Atlanta.
If I can see your tank top through your shirt, you're wearing a blouse, and I don't care if it's a white tee. If you're wearing a white tee, if your white tee is that thin, it might as well be a dress.
But you're different. You're a North Carolina nigga. These people are in Atlanta currently. It's probably booty shorts underneath that podium, nigga.
He wearing a thong.
Hell yeah. He probably just got on the drawstring.
He got the crack in his crack.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't know this, like, literally. They said this about the what's her name? The broad, Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
They said that about her. She kind of had a layup. She was going up against an orange dude that said a lot of dumb shit.
But she ain't have no leg
you
because
the-
nobody
you gonna
liked
be the
Hillary.
You're gonna be the first woman president. You know what I mean?
Hillary looks like a butthole. Hillary, look, Bill Clinton. Wait, what's her husband? Bill Clinton?
Yes.
Bill Clinton.
And you about to vote, nigga.
Right,
You don't know
what?
shit.
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton don't like that bitch. Bill Clinton has a lot of disdain for her.
Yeah.
Trust me.
She ruined his head getting. Nigga.
Trust me.
She was the meddling kid that got in the way of him and Monica Lewinsky.
Honestly, nah, she was probably watching the door. Like, yo, y'all good in there? All right. You gotta make sure you be quiet. Get the balls too. And walk out.
But
If your girl told your girlfriend, like, yo, make sure you get my nigga balls, would you be proud of her?
that
If your wife
sound like somebody's getting promoted.
If your wife told your girlfriend, like, yo, get his balls.
Yeah, somebody's getting promoted. I don't know what, like, she's already my wife. I don't even know where she could go. How much more important can I make it?
Yeah.
My queen?
What's above a queen?
Let me get her a crown, a tiara.
Yeah. But
my point was
yeah.
that they're about to fuck this up, and this is kind of easy because
No.
I'm probably gonna have to vote for Kamala Harris.
What's easy?
Just so I can transport to my home from my Plugs pharmacy with peace of mind.
What's easy?
me voting for Kamala Harris.
That's crazy.
It should be easy now.
That's crazy.
It should be easy.
That's crazy.
But
and
shit like this,
especially after
at the convention,
especially after you're seeing this.
Quavo wearing a blouse with his nipples protruding.
Lauren, just play. And I'm saying he has a tank top on, but this nigga, it looked like a bra. Let's just play it.
If y'all don't know me, I go by the name of Quavo. Born and raised in the north side of Atlanta, home of the Migos. This city has always been home to me, from playing in the streets and, you know, nurturing me and teaching me how to be the man I am standing before you. So, I mean, one of these issues that I care about is resolving the gun violence issue.
How long we got left on?
You can't understand the struggle of gun violence.
Yo, pause.
Not in the field.
And real quick,
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even. Like, I zoned out when he started talking.
Keep playing.
I didn't listen to a word he just said.
All right, keep. All right.
Or in the heart of it. So one thing I learned about working with Vice President Harris is she always stand on business. From inviting me to the White House last year to these solutions to passing the biggest gun safety laws to date.
Can you pause real quick? I don't know. Like, this is very like pitiful because we're seeing it in real time. Niggas get bought, and it's unfortunate because Quavo is the perfect person to talk about this. He lost his brother to gun violence. He's from Atlanta. It just makes sense. But it's something weird about this, and this has always been my theory.
Because he's lying.
Everybody you see in the background at a Democratic Party, whatever, they're being paid to.
Yeah, nah, they're
being paid to.
They look like crisis.
They're being paid
Look
to.
at you see the black woman
With the green
lovely
shirt.
black
With
in
the
the
green
green
shirt.
shirt.
Yep.
Bro, she's literally trying to wear that shit on her chest. Like,
Yep.
she's trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And low-key, Quavo's the worst nigga to be giving this speech. Like, that should be obvious. But think about how many of his homies Kamala Harris sent to jail. This nigga was running, allegedly, rampant around Atlanta. I'm sure not all of his homies were as blessed as him to start riddling and like be able to escape poverty and crime.
This is like,
I'm pretty sure that he's gotten homies that are in there because of Kamala Harris. How do they feel?
this is a weird thing.
What does Young Thug think of this shit?
Because how?
Kamala was prosecuted in
California.
In California?
Yeah, in California.
Fuck it. Well,
Damn, that
Thanks,
was crazy. That's
AJ.
stupid. You just said he's stupid in so many ways.
Yeah.
This nigga
I thought
said
she was in
California.
Nah, she was in
Hell no.
California.
No, that's the one that's doing the Young Thug case. that you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
You're talking about Fannie Willis.
Aggressive DAs.
Fannie
Aggressive
Willis.
DAs.
Yeah,
yeah,
Fannie
yeah.
Willis is Atlanta.
Regardless, though,
You get one.
I mean, shit, Quavo, he seemed like a real nigga. He might got some connects in other lands.
It
and
is
shit.
funny though. A nigga that made a song named "Trap Out the Bando" is talking for a DA about gun violence.
So what's wrong with growth? See, that's your biggest problem. You don't grow.
I don't like fake things. And maybe it is because money is involved. Money is a very weird concept. Because as soon as you trade something for money, there's a value.
That's true.
And that value can be for good or for bad. And this is for bad because it's not coming from a righteous place. It's coming from a place where like, oh, this would be, I'm not saying this is how Quavo's thinking, but in my opinion, oh, this would be good for my career. On the slight end, on the back end though, I am talking about some shit that, means something to me. Like his brother died from guns.
I was gonna say, you don't think he cares about like the people in the streets getting like voting?
You
for
want to
somebody
know
who-
why I don't say that? The nigga didn't even prepare for the speech. He tried to freestyle it like it was a song,
It looked
nigga.
like he reading off paper.
So he didn't prepare, right?
What do you mean? You prepare your speeches and you
Look,
you
nigga.
remember them, but you keep
Look,
like something
nigga,
there for you.
if
to
you
engage.
performed hit songs that you've rapped and you've made for hundreds of thousands of people, you shouldn't need to look at a paper. Especially if it's something like gun violence is bad, I'm Quavo, trap out the bando, nigga, fight night. Nigga, like, what are you talking about?
It's not the same thing as having a beat behind you. Like, if you're giving a long form speech at a rally in a crowd of people, you should have something to remind you. Whether it's cue cards, whether it's what, you should have something in front of you. You're not gonna.
But Lauren,
you don't want to mess that up. That's an important moment.
I'm gonna be honest. You're smarter than Quavo. I know all you would need is bullet points. Yeah, you might need to like rehearse it in front of niggas a couple times. But a nigga like you All you need is bullet points. You don't need to look at it, especially if it's coming from the heart. A nigga like KRS-One, which, damn, he's not from New York. What's an old head from New York? Big Mike?
Prodigy.
He's from New York.
I gave you the worst one,
Yeah.
too.
But what's his name? Killer Mike.
He's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta.
What happened? Why get Quavo and not Killer Mike?
This is what I was about to say.
That's a good point.
White
though.
people think we're stupid.
That's a good point.
White people think we're stupid.
You really think so?
These are the people, think about
but
everybody that they went to get us excited and riled up about voting for this woman.
It literally.
They didn't go
Yep.
to, who are the thought leaders?
Yep.
They didn't even try to convince Umar. That shit would have been crazy.
Well, I don't know
if you
if you
gon-
want him. Yeah.
maybe it depends on how you feel. I feel like that would
Killer
get-
Mike would have been great.
that
Killer
would-
Mike
but
would
why?
have been beautiful.
Because he's like Umar but safe because he doesn't
He's not.
do
He's
nothing.
not just safe though. He'll say his points. Like he's not just completely safe.
No,
But
he's safe. He's
Killer
safe.
Mike is not
No.
as safe as
Killer
you're making
Mike
him.
is
He's not as
safe.
safe as you're making
Killer
him.
Hold on,
Mike
hold on.
is a black radical, but he's not going to literally be radical on that stage.
Al Sharpton.
That's what the problem
Al
is.
Sharpton is safe.
No.
Al Sharpton, and that's another
Yeah,
thing.
he
I was even thinking like, this is like completely off, but I was like, yo,
For people who
Charlamagne
don't know
could
who
turn
he
into
is,
that nigga.
for people who don't know who he is, the name Killer is in his name. So like Killer Mike is not just that safe off just that alone. You know what I'm saying? But like when he gets up there, he's able to articulate himself well, and he has ties to like a lot of sides of the country. Like as far as types of people go.
His
He's not gonna ruffle the status quo.
Hold on. His image.
He's gonna
it's-
go up there and fall in line. Like if anybody that they send up there,
Yeah.
it's not from the strength of like this is my own volition. This is an advocacy.
But he
That's what
gonna
this-
speak with passion. Like he gonna make people buy into that speech.
And that's the thing, right? Like Killer Mike,
not in a real way.
Killer Mike has.
He's getting us hyped to go into a shallow pool. Like you talking all this shit like, oh shit, we about to dive in. I'm about to hop on the diving board, nigga. It's like 2 feet of water in that pool. We're about to break our necks.
You respect Killer Mike, nigga.
I used to respect Killer Mike.
Until
that
you
doesn't
found
mean-
out he was on the same wave. Because when you compared him, did you compare him to Dr. Umar?
Yeah.
Or Dr. Umar just got brought up. But I do see like a very like peculiar resemblance between these two. Like the only thing is Killer Mike, like he almost gets shit done.
What do you even mean almost get shit
He
done?
got that credit card. You saw that credit card commercial,
You
that
talking
bank
about that?
commercial?
You talking about that black bank? I saw.
Don't say it with sarcasm, nigga.
I mean, all it takes is for a few conspiracy theory videos to come out about that shit, and then it's all debunked, nigga.
Yeah,
Apparently, it's a black bank being backed by a white bank.
Yeah.
So you're just banking white.
You're just banking
with
white.
a black face.
But, and that's another thing. Like the banking system, you can't just like make up your own bank. It's a very like tedious process. I watched a video of this nigga Rizza Islam. Shout out Rizza Islam, good brother. Which I don't know if he would have been suited for this because he's too black and he's like likes women. You can't be straight and black. You can't be a normal black dude and be marketed towards everybody. Like that shit don't work. You have to have something fucked up about you.
You either better be light skinned or bi.
And yeah, thank you, AJ. He said he's Muslim. He is Muslim. Shout out to Allah.
Now I just think overall that they think we're stupid. They think that they thought that this was gonna work.
But
Let's get Quavo.
But you want to know what's
Of
crazy?
all niggas.
Why?
Why would they get Quavo?
I need to-
because Quavo is low key like they're taking advantage of the space that everybody's at right now. Quavo is at a point in time in his career to where it's like, all right, I can't keep being like the young wild nigga, even though that's kind of like the lane that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start advocating for more. I gotta like, what's the life after rap?
Yeah.
So let me do this little shit because I think this is what's good. And you know, Quavo's mom told him to vote for Kamala. That's how that shit works. He wasn't really thinking about it.
Would this have worked if the internet wasn't a thing at this point, where like everybody sees this? Would this have worked?
You want to know
for
the
what
sad?
they wanted it for work?
Yes,
It's
Lauren.
not working now.
Yes, Lauren. It would have worked if nigga back in 2000 Exhibit was rapping for whoever was running then. Nigga, it would have worked.
It would have worked
Yes,
better back then.
it wouldn't. And would it have worked? It would have been a lot more effective.
Okay.
It would have been a lot more because it's hard to lie to niggas when it's so blatant. Like I can tell. I know Quavo don't really care about this shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Megan is shaking
Which is
her
what
ass.
the problem-
Megan knows nothing about anything to do with politics, and that is stamped. No need to allegedlize, nigga.
What do we mean doesn't work though?
So can you?
Because you guys are saying it's not working with Quavo being used or Megan Thee Stallion.
So when I say it's not working, meaning like even Democrats are looking at it like this is a bad move, guys. Like when you can look, when you can look at your own team and be like, damn, that was a bad play. That's when you know they're fucking up.
But that's what that's every locker room in the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, what was that last play?
What was that last?
What the fuck was you thinking?
Yo, it's guys, we're in timeout. We're in a bad position. We're down. But we need to figure out, like, you know.
F-Mac, what I mean by work is the goal of this was to get a black nigga, as F-Mac says. It was supposed to get a young black nigga to get up and go vote. And to like think of Kamala Harris in a respectable light. Because before you might have been you might have been indifferent about it. You might not have known how you actually felt about it. But when she gets an advocate like that, like, oh shit, shit, Quavo fuck.
Let me piggyback.
I fuck with Quavo. I gotta fuck with her now.
Not looking at her like that, but look at her. I feel like a mother. They're trying to push her as like some black mother of the United States.
Even though she don't got no kids, maybe. You, on occasion, say smart things. And the last smart thing that I remember you saying, I forgot what.
The context.
I don't remember what it was, but you was like, I think that we've gotten to the point where the public has caught up to what marketing and commercials are.
Yeah, that was a good,
The psychology behind it.
And
so
that's
they
why,
have to be better.
And that's why when Lauren said, would it have worked years ago? Nigga, yes.
It would have been perfect.
Yes, nigga.
It would have been perfect.
Because it seems like ignorance is so bliss, dog. Like once you understand that money is a part of everything that is going on. If something is on TV, money is a part of it. So it's probably to fucking make you stupid or to steer you in the wrong way. It's just simple.
Nigga, she would have had Cardi B up there if she wasn't too busy getting cheated on.
Or, fucking pregnant and shit.
Hell yeah, pregnant and divorced.
She needed to be focused on dropping that album. This would have been the perfect place to promote that bullshit.
What? But why are you even concerned with that?
Yeah, I'm about to say, just wait. I'm a disrespect.
That was kind of crazy. But where's he going with this, nigga?
But honestly, man,
are you still voting for Trump?
After this made me want to vote for him 2% more.
Which is the problem. That's why I'm saying this is stupid. But
only 2% though, which isn't a lot.
So do you think overall this thing, you think it did bring everything down? You think it's like just a in the heat of the moment thing? You think it's going to matter in the long term? You want to know what I think? Or you think it's just I think now?
Even white people saw this and was like, this is disgusting, guys. You know what I mean? Because they knew what they was trying to do. Like there's multiple ways you can get the black vote without making us look stupid.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of people you can talk to. Like, nigga, what was Charlamagne doing? Talking to Big Sean? That's only about an hour. That shit was nothing. You know what I mean? Like there's multiple, but that also goes to show you, right? And I'm kind of like recanting my statement, but there's a finite number of niggas that makes sense to talk for the Democratic Party. And I feel like we can name them on one hand. Maybe Charlamagne, maybe Killer Mike, maybe T.I.
Oh my God.
What's his real name?
Tip Harris.
Tip Harris.
Nigga,
he don't go by
Clifford
T.I.
Harris.
Yeah, Clifford. No, T.I. Clifford Harris, because that's what he goes by. T.I.
Clifford. Yeah. Clifford, like the big red dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I first saw that, I was like, I didn't know they actually named niggas that.
And when he was trying to rebrand, he was making that a big part. Like, nigga, my name's Clifford now. T.I. nigga. But man, what was your question?
I was juggling a point in my head.
Literally. What was your question?
My question was essentially like, is this going to matter in the grand scheme of the whole election, or is this just going to bring us down in a moment? You think this like legitimately hurt her chances, or is it just something that's fodder for the internet?
This is so.
It's all of the above. Is this multiple choice? Is D an option? Yeah.
I think if you, this is my opinion, but you're dumb if you vote for the Democratic Party, especially after this, because you got to think about they're pulling this and she's not even in office. What goofy shit is she gonna be doing during the next Black History Month when she's in office? She might fuck around and do some like weird shit where she tries to put in like, you know, Indian Heritage Month, because you know that's the new thing, right? It's no history. They're switching history to heritage because it's more inclusive.
Yeah. So
you know that, right?
You know, in a way, I don't think it actually hurt as much as we might think, because I don't think the people who were voting for her were going to switch anyway. I think potentially the people who were going to vote for Trump, or people who were on the fence, may just think Trump. But like, I think there might be some people who, for some reason, were turned by this. But I think the people who are going to vote for her are going to vote for her anyway. I don't think they've been switched by this. I think they might just think it's a shit show, but I don't think they're like, oh, Trump now. You know what I'm saying?
The Democrats are really good at making like marginal progress and like limited damage at the same time.
At the same time.
They do the perfect amount of nothing.
Because the Democratic Party, in a lot of ways, from what I've seen, and I'm not the most political nigga, like they're like culty. Like, even though the right is the same way, like Democrats vote Democrat because they Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Democrats it does have a more cultish mindset, in the sense that, not that it's an actual cult, it's normal niggas that vote Democrat, but it's also like, it's the people that keep it pushing, not the cult leader. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that I feel like is deranged in the Democratic Party is the regular folks. The politicians are just like,
they're trying to keep up.
They're trying to keep up with their crazy.
That's
like,
what
with
Trump is.
With their crazy comrades. That's all. Yeah.
That's all Trump's first campaign felt like.
Trying to keep up with his crazies.
What color do y'all not like the most? Let me take away their rights. Let me just say I'm gonna do it.
Exactly.
But I was even thinking like overall about this whole situation, because this is the first time I'm really participating in the political process outside of talking shit.
Yeah.
Potentially. Like, there's no guarantee I'm gonna vote. But I don't respect any vote that was casted before 2018.
what do you mean?
I don't respect it.
Why?
I just don't. The level of like what you had to go through to make that decision was probably a lot easier. Because you got to think now, right? We got to deal with what we thought a nigga said potentially. With what we thought a nigga said. And like, there's mad videos that could convince you it's deep fakes, niggas, AI voiceovers. Like, we really have to fight through information to like make a proper decision.
Yeah.
As opposed to like in like 1964, like Ronald Reagan spoke one time a day.
It might have
You
been
go
harder.
to the news at 8 o'clock and you just paid attention to everything he said, and then that was it. There was no like, oh, you see that new video that dropped at 3 a.m.?
so it was easier
I
to
don't
be
even know if
tricked.
that video was real.
It was easier to be tricked.
I think it's easier to get tricked now because we don't know what the truth is. It's so much more shit
But
happening.
it's easier to source the information for yourself now.
So
Like, if you
it's-
really wanted to.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all
Maybe.
are saying. Hold on. Y'all are saying the same thing. Like, it's. I wouldn't say. It's not easier to be tricked like in the 1960s, because you have a limited amount of options, right? So are you really being tricked?
Yeah, you're not
It's
even being
almost
tricked.
like if your mother was like, look, we got 5 options for dinner:
Bro.
spaghetti and meatballs, chicken, ravioli, and it's like, if you had to actually go like, damn, like, nigga, why are you giving me 5 options for dinner?
Bro, you
why
just
we got
you
two
just-
different proteins?
You just said that, like, marketing, the people are catching up to marketing and all that stuff now. Like, so it's a lot easier to source it for yourself or see the bullshit. Like, so I think back in the day, it was harder to know what bullshit was. And, you know, like, whatever biased thing a news platform was pushing, or a candidate was pushing, was easier to just accept as truth without looking out and finding the truth.
Exactly.
So, like, today, it is hard to vote because of all the information that's out there. But if you're really invested in this type of shit, you have a path to, like, find the information.
And
The only thing, like, I would say the main difference is, yes, it was easier to get tricked in the past, but it was a lot less tricking going on.
I know.
It was a lot less tricking going
I'm
on.
on your side, but kind of not, because like tricking happens, you just don't know about it because there's no information to find out.
Yeah, but like, you can't even compare an era to where it was
I know what
like,
you mean, though.
You can see the president and you can at least confirm that this happened.
But this is one of
We
those
can't
things.
even confirm that certain shit has happened anymore.
Right. This is one of those things though where it's like life always happens, but now we just see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, police has always been doing just
Ignorance
crazy
is
shit,
bliss.
but now we're just seeing it happen. So it's like a lot of this shit has been going on forever. It's just now we're fucking seeing it and catching up to it. Like, oh shit, nigga. So it's harder to like.
And I also feel like I feel like the main consensus for a lot of people, especially in our generation, we're starting to care about politics. You know what I mean? We're starting to see like, God, like, nigga, shit is fuck. You know what I mean? And maybe you got people, you know, like how you was on, like, nigga, why vote if, you know, the vote doesn't matter? But it's people like you that are starting to change, whether for good or for bad, whether it's Democrat or Republican. People are actually trying to like get out and vote, and that's a weird thing. Like, was you being serious or was you just fucking around when you say you might vote because of Kamala?
No, I'm being dead ass because dog, that police immunity thing could be crazy.
And
That could be detrimental to your success as a black man.
I can't believe that's. It is.
No,
It
real
is,
shit though.
it is.
If that is something that he was gonna do,
And still, yeah.
that matters. Like
Yeah.
that, I actually had to get up out my fucking house and go vote now.
I don't believe that that's possible.
Bro,
The
constitutional
police-
changes can happen, bro. You just it's a system where you just need enough votes.
Yeah, you just, bro, and it's like apparently they got the Supreme Court on lock, nigga. Bro, you can't get an abortion in some places. Oh shit, we might have a bleep. I don't know if I can say that word. You can't vacuum out a fetus in some states.
Yeah.
They,
It's crazy how you-
overturn-
I-
yeah, that's a constitutional thing. Roe v. Wade was constitutional. They overturned
It's
it.
crazy how I can say that, but I can't say the clinical
And it's a
term.
lot more graphic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's so much worse.
Slurp them out. Crush up that little embryo.
Goddamn.
How do Asians do it? Now we getting into hack territory.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say we already got a grenade in here. Let's save it for that. But nah, man, politics is getting crazy. I wish I knew
Politics
more.
is getting
I wish I
crazy.
knew more to like fight back on this whole immunity thing because I literally saw a couple things about. I saw in written format that Trump was with it, but then I saw a video where he was like, "Guys, I don't know what's going on."
He's trying to pull
You
us up
see-
away from it. He's
no,
trying
he-
to pull us away from it. That's what they're saying.
But
So
that
who knows?
nigga, who knows? It's like
knows?
who the fuck?
That's what I'm
knows?
saying.
But look at the
though.
information.
And
But
that-
if he had a speech where he said something that he was on side of it, and now he's saying he's not, then that for me that looks funny. That looks like you said something once and you want to back away from it because you know how it looks.
But
and that's why I'm saying it's so much harder now because back in the day, these niggas wasn't speaking that much.
no,
It wasn't this much content
So-
out there to source through to be like, he didn't say that, he did say this. NBC came on. It was 8 o'clock. The whole world watched at the same time. We know what he said. We know when he said it. He said it one time.
And nowadays
Now-
they're repurposing clips and everything. So maybe a reaction that they had to something years ago, they're reusing it now.
You know,
And-
and,
and
you
that's
can do it without
and-
timestamps, and we're not paying attention to that
and
shit.
it's
True.
so much more confusing than like my grandma. All she had to do was be like, okay, he likes black people and he doesn't. I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah.
It was
And-
that fucking simple. It was literally black and white.
and that's the thing.
It was black and white, nigga.
Yeah,
There was no technicolor.
Yeah, nah. it
Whatever
was-
that shit is.
There's also a part of Trump that people are catching on to now, where even though you know what he was that made him big, like how he's just real and raw and just talking and like the way there's a part of it now that's catching up where even as he says things, people are fact checking him in real time because they've noticed the things he's saying aren't true.
Because he's
Yeah.
spoken
You know what I'm saying?
so much.
So he's
like
spoken so much.
The first go round, it was our first time seeing
Yeah,
it. It was
yeah.
our first time seeing the play, so it's working every
So there's
time.
like
then-
legitimacy, like that's why like him not. I don't know if he's said it or not. If he's gonna actually debate Kamala, but like
I
it's
think
like,
he pulled out.
I think he might.
But I think
He pulled out of the ABC
I don't know
one,
for
yeah.
sure.
So it's like pulling out of that is also like this nigga's trying not to say something that's just untrue because he really don't got the truth. He just has an agenda. It's almost what it feels like.
In no world do I think Trump is afraid to debate Kamala.
He pulled out. He pulled out in ABC, bro. He's afraid to, bro. he's
Nah,
Just,
I don't think-
no,
I
just
don't
because a
think
nigga
he's-
pull out doesn't mean he's afraid. That
yes,
could be
it's
a
play.
strategy.
Exactly. Why is it a strategy? If you know you're gonna watch.
That doesn't mean he's afraid though, Lauren. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying. It could be a strategy.
What's the strategy?
Nigga, it's
The strategy is I'm a man
it's-
and she's a
the
woman.
the strategy could be that I'm not gonna put her in a position like it's a lose-lose position. You wanna know what's crazy?
Why is it a lose-lose?
Kamala has never said nothing
I
wrong.
get what you're saying.
Kamala
I
has
know what you're
never
saying.
hold
I
on.
get-
Kamala has never said nothing wrong because she doesn't say nothing at all. She says we have to stop gun violence, which is cool. We have to help our citizens. She doesn't say anything to where she could be wrong.
So then in a debate format, here's your first time to have an opportunity to say something wrong. Let me debate you and show you why you're wrong on whatever this point may be.
Nigga.
If I'm confident in what my fucking points are, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna show this bitch up.
Why we could type in anything where
But I mean,
Kamala.
I understand what you're saying,
we could,
too.
Of course, we could type in anywhere where Kamala's speaking, and we're all gonna be like, "What the fuck is she talking about?"
I think the last debate also kind of put into perspective how effective that shit is. It's kind of a lose-lose situation.
For him
Like,
to go in and give a chance for anybody else to win.
If Trump goes
That's
in,
what it is.
That's what I think.
If Trump
That's what
goes
it
in
is.
and does good, he doesn't win.
If he goes in
but
and
if he
does bad,
goes
he
in and loses,
Yeah.
she has everything to gain.
That's what the strategy
and to
is.
his point, she hasn't really said. I've only ever seen her ask me for money.
Say something.
I don't know what her ideas are. So with the fact that she's gonna have the first time of like, you know, I've been putting niggas like you behind bars for years, and like, yay! Oh my gosh, this shit is crazy. It's the magical charm of this being the first time.
The dumbest thing,
like the homecoming ceremony. You can't beat that shit. It's got too much sentimental value.
She hasn't said nothing that you can say she's dumb for, and I don't trust her. The dumbest thing I heard her say was, I could be the president, nigga. But she hasn't said nothing dumb to where I'm like, I disagree with that. Those type of political shit.
She does have to start talk more, which is what she's doing at the moment.
No, she doesn't. Whoever's riding for her do.
No, she has to talk more.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but she has to talk more. But I mean, she's gonna be doing that. She's on a campaign trail at this point.
But
I mean, to your point, that is the reason why you would. That is the actual strategy.
But to what, like, just because we're agreeing, it's you can't. Like, there's no winning that for Trump because all Kamala has to do is remind everybody that Trump is an asshole, and it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot he was a fucking asshole. Like, fuck what he has to say because he's an asshole. You know what I mean?
She just has to prove that
it's gonna be so much like, I'm a woman, I'm a black woman. I don't want to hear her say nothing, no word that start with a B that ends in BITCH, nigga.
What?
Because she's gonna be saying black. I don't want her to hear the. I'm tired of her saying the word black. Why does she keep saying the word black? What does helping black people do? Like, seriously, like what? Why is she talking about it so much?
Joe did the same thing.
Well, I mean, that's what they do.
That's
what
are
they
you talking
do.
about?
She's campaigning because she wants our approval.
But the thing is different now.
Is it approval or validation?
It's the same thing.
I don't know.
It's a synonym.
It's not really.
It's
playing
approval.
semantics.
You're looking for a vote. You want to like that's a common conversation too. Like what are you going to do for black people? Like we're commonly underrepresented within what's happening in the political sphere. So that's a common conversation. Like why does Charlemagne talk about it all the time?
And it's a stupid question.
Charlemagne talks about.
I'm just saying in general, it's a common conversation.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying
that's
you're
why it
wrong.
would come up.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong at all, but it's a stupid question because the president can't do anything for black people.
What, like, if black people
like we gotta also, it can't just be black people. It's got to be like gay blacks,
nigga.
You know what I mean?
No,
it's got to is something else. It's got to affect somebody else.
No,
otherwise, for some reason,
it always does affect other people.
I think all presidents are scared of like what America is gonna say if they did something specifically for black people.
Well, you have to do it for like you have to do it. Specifically, black people can also be like a class thing, unfortunately, too. Like doing something for a lower class that affects a lot of black people is kind of where they come from with it. Like a lot of black people in a certain position, you know what I'm saying? If you do something for this class of people in this certain position, that these stipulations, it can bring a lot of black people up.
But it's gonna the effect on white consciousness. Like you gotta understand, the white conscious structure is
Get him, Umar.
No, that ass though is based on guilt. But it's based on guilt that's not acknowledged on a daily basis.
Yeah,
it's just like an inner thing that they're walking around fighting. So it's gonna be like Judgment Day, the day a president is like, "Yo, here, nigga, 40K and a horse or whatever the fuck."
The anger,
40K and a steed. That's like all white people were collectively
40K
like
and a steed, nigga. That's the name.
What happened in Legion when like the sky opened up and everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
like we ascending up. Like all white people are gonna break down into tears.
White people,
because it's gonna be acknowledged.
We remember
it's
when
finally acknowledged that like we were wrong.
White people are gonna do what Jim Carrey did. They're gonna walk out the door, nigga. They're leaving this earth, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
So I'm not staying here. I'm leaving this planet.
They might shoot the theater up.
I'm through with this. But nah, seriously, like the gut feeling of anger that most black people have to white people is the opposite for white people. So they're feeling scared and anxious and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. It's a dichotomy. But
it's kind of like what happens in a relationship.
Mm.
Like,
also,
if you just try to mansplain your way through things, right? And you invalidate her feelings, she's never gonna tell you her feelings. That's what's happening with white Americans.
Yeah.
If they validate how we feel, they feel like they can never say anything again. It's over. It's Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. It's a bunch of niggas running around learning English. Fucking yeah, nah. It's yeah, man. Politics. How long have we been talking about this?
This topic has been going for
Every
a while.
nigga above the age of 35, please comment down below
Probably
and
like
like the
45
video.
minutes.
But look, man, you know, we're just giving y'all, you know, our opinion. Shout out to Meg. Shout out to Meg because I know she got paid at least $100,000 for that.
The worst
At least.
the worst twerking we've seen from her in a while. Is she falling off in those regards?
No, you can't.
She can't go as hard
Like,
as she wants
if-
to. This
If
was
you
the
was
light.
go
No.
go hard.
Remember, this is the professional
You
version of
can't
her.
play. You
There's no professional twerk.
This is the
Lauren.
professional
No,
version.
hold
of
on.
her.
There's no calm down twerk.
That's what this is.
You either throw that ass or you keep it still.
No, you can't imagine you're playing a charity game for Special Olympics. You're gonna fuck them up, or are you gonna let them score on you a little bit?
The ball is going through the hole.
This is her. This is her.
I might dunk.
This is her kind of like, I don't know, nigga.
I might windmill.
Nigga, that's the only goal you dunking on, the dumb one.
Nigga, yeah.
You ain't dunking on no smart goal, nigga.
What's a smart goal, nigga?
Nigga, one that's 10 to 11 foot.
That's not smart.
Standard.
That's just regulated.
11 foot is not standard, nigga. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, you get the point.
It's not a range. Yeah,
I like how you just. I like how you
Yeah.
just jumped out of nowhere like a fucking.
Nigga, you jumped out of nowhere. With
How
that
you jump for them
weird ass fact. That's not a fact.
weak ass rebounds.
Goofy ass reference point.
Yeah,
nigga. You ain't
fuck
got
was
no
that?
references, nigga. You made me lose everything.
Nigga, because there was nothing there,
F
nigga.
Mac, what was my train of thought, nigga? I don't even know where I was going.
I couldn't even tell you.
Literally.
Was that F Mac that said?
Yeah, that was F Mac. He sounds different now. but
Nigga
that's 'cause
sound different.
Y'all punch him in the face.
Nigga, you can't. It's hard to breathe for this nigga. But let's get into some more. I mean, not more of, but a little bit more of some debauchery. So I stumbled upon this video. I have no idea if it's true, but the idea of it is alarming.
Let's run with the guys that
What video is it?
A lost soul,
A lost soul.
the grenade.
Okay.
And for those of you that don't know, a grenade is
Don't explain it to him.
something special to us.
Don't explain it to him.
So pause it and just.
What's it about?
So my parents divorced over 15 years ago, and my dad still drives over an hour to cut my mom's grass. That is the caption. And for those of you that are listening in the morning, dropping your kids off to school, I appreciate you. We're gonna describe
Play
it for
the
you.
footage because I have to see the level of like what position are his shoulders in
You'll see.
as he's doing it.
I don't know if this feeling will last forever. But I am trying. I remember Ali said, the thought of maybe being a good person is what keeps me trying. I don't know if this feeling will last
Melodramatic ass music, right?
I'm not gonna lie. First, their grass looks easy to cut.
Easy. It's a flat
Lord,
land.
Did you see the way he just?
Yeah.
He was done with that whole side just then.
This
nigga.
might just be a passion project. You might just be a fun thing.
And I think she forgot to mention that her mom is still probably sucking her dad's dick.
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
probably important.
And she
to know.
still lives with her mom, so he's kind of there for her.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like this isn't even my mom's grass. This is my
Yeah,
daughter's
this-
grass.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my daughter's grass. It ain't even for mom dudes. I'm here for you, shorty.
I don't want her to get bit by a water moccasin. That's old nigga shit. Like, yeah, you know, if you let the foliage pile up,
He
water
probably there
moccasins
because
is
step
getting
pops
wet.
don't know how to cut grass.
That would be crazy. Like, I need to call my real husband.
Oh yeah, nah, it better not. Nah,
If it's a stepdad, nigga, he probably gonna try to mow her over.
this is.
But it
If
is.
this is true,
If this is true, because I saw
this
it,
is true.
I thought instantly of myself and what I would do if I was put in this situation. I would never be put in this situation. But if I did love a woman enough to still do something for her after she's not doing nothing for me, besides just like being my child's mother, which is like, that's important.
it's not. Not
But-
only is it important, it's the only thing. He's not there if they don't have a daughter. When you have a kid with somebody, you kind of tie for life.
Yep.
Like you could be going through like the most heated divorce hearings. You still probably gonna hold the door open for the bitch and let her walk in first.
Yep.
Like that's not love.
Whoa.
Well,
You can't
it
say
depends.
that.
It depends.
And that's
It
the
depends.
crazy
You're
part.
right. You're right.
We haven't been through nothing. It's a lot of men out here that like, man,
Oh, you don't know what I've been through, nigga.
Well, nigga, but that's
Speak for yourself,
that's
lad.
the childish nature.
Speak for yourself, boy.
That's ignorance is bliss. This is exactly what it means.
Yeah, look
because
at
you think you're going through something that's actual hardships. Like, nah, dog, it's a lot of niggas that's out here with real pain, just walking around.
Don't invalidate my feelings.
I am going back. I am going to
I'm not
marginalize
your
your feelings,
girlfriend,
nigga.
nigga.
Going to marginalize your feelings, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
And I accept her feelings. I don't marginalize that broad's
I don't
feelings.
know. Cutting your grass, it'd be yeah. Like I said, it'd be different if they ain't had no kids still. But I don't even believe they divorced.
What if this is something?
He's still hitting that shit.
I mean, probably that's your child's mother. I'm pretty sure you should be able to, man.
You
Fuck a child's mother?
Nah, that's not how that works. You can do a crime so heinous that pussy shuts down forever.
For
Like she could try to pry it open
Maybe-
for you. Like I really kind of want to fuck, but like nah, that shit is just locked.
it might have that pussy gonna be on a chastity belt for at least 12 months. But after
then again, Magic Johnson was able to come back and fuck his girl after everything he went through.
exactly,
So it's like there might not. Hey,
nigga, it's different.
It might be a silver
It's
lining.
literally different strokes for different folks.
yeah, some of them strokes are a little bit more sicker.
Hell yeah, fucking R. Kelly. But this does bring up the question: is that like, is love worth this much?
Nah, this isn't love. This is the point.
Wait, this is a unhealthy attachment style.
Well, I mean, I don't know the specifics. It could be that. This is literally like, this is debt. This is I.O. How we don't even know why they got divorced. Like, how many whores did he fuck on the side to the point where 15 years later, it's like,
He
I
still
was,
got to cut
I was
grass.
so wrong. I'm gonna
was so
cut your
bad.
grass today, bitch.
Yeah,
Yes, true. Because
I'm trying to reconcile for what I
This
did
might
15
not-
years ago.
before my grandpa's passed, he said some shit like that to me. He was like, I was such a bad husband. I was always out playing shows. Grandma had raising 8 kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
and the fucked up
Well,
part,
she had 12 in total, but I'm just saying at that time while he was out doing shows, you know what I'm saying?
and the fucked up part,
And y'all think being a dad is easier.
Yeah. He was
Fucking
breaking it down
fools.
to me, so you might be right. He might feel indebted forever, like as a man, I was not worthy of this woman. Damn.
and we don't know if this is the only lawn he's cutting today. He might have another family another hour away. Gotta go drop dick off too. He has a busy day ahead of him.
Oh shit.
You gotta pay all this child support in
be that too, huh?
one day.
I would never do this for my ex-wife.
Nah, it depends on how you left. Depends on how you left and what is left in the ribbons. Like there's a 18-year-old daughter. That's different.
Yeah, if the child is 18, I really don't like, bitch, we are done. You know what I mean? Like we did what evolution is supposed to do.
It's not true though.
But the 18-year-old still living with Mom Dukes. And you done? You not never pulling up?
And plus, 18, you still a kid.
Yeah, he's still a kid.
You still a kid.
18's old.
It's
18's
old.
old enough.
He's still a child.
18 is not. 18 isn't the same as it was like 40 years ago.
Yeah,
18
like 18 back then, you were already
18
in the field at 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 18's a
Mentally,
grown-ass
Like,
man.
18 was a grown ass man back when, you know what I'm saying, back in them days.
Really 16. The
Yeah, all that
psychology of an
Y'all
18-year-old
just-
today, like you're a younger person.
Yeah, for sure.
You're a way younger person. Look at F Mac. How old is F Mac?
I'm 21.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
See, even
Point doesn't
genetically,
stand.
even physically, we look younger. He's 21. I thought the nigga was 17.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, nigga.
You thought he was 17?
Not literally, but you know, 19.
Not even 19.
He definitely looks like he's at his first semester of Wake Tech.
No, he looks like he went to his last prom last year for sure. But
That's 17,
but
nigga.
I was making a joke,
That's
but
18.
the nigga look old. Plus, he said his age before.
I don't be remembering ages, nigga. I still think Lauren's 39. I know that's not
At
true.
least 34, right?
I think it's at least 35.
At least 34.
Close. Will be in January.
Oh wow. Is 34 a lucky number?
Lucky enough to whoop your ass.
I doubt it.
What does Shaq wear?
I doubt it.
He's gonna be in his Shaq year.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
feeling
funny.
big
I
and
used to
bloated.
wear Shaq shit when I first got here.
It's
actually.
Robert Horrier.
That was my Jordan fit when I first got here because we ain't know no better.
You in your Larry Bird's year right now, right?
Yeah,
You
33.
The white man is the great white hope
Yeah.
right now, nigga.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's
sure
all right,
am.
it's telling.
And
Shoot far,
I'm
nigga.
gonna start dominating next year when I get in my Shaq era.
Oh, let me guess.
I'm
When
gonna
you
start
get
dominating.
when you lose that what's it called when you get slim? What was you saying? You're gonna get toned.
Well, I was kind of alluding to something that's already
Lauren,
true.
What
I'm already stronger and better than
Lauren.
you. So that's one.
Lauren,
but I was just saying in
Nigga.
general that I was gonna, I was gonna get myself right.
Lauren, okay. I'm saying when we was at the park,
What word
you
did you
said
use?
something to me.
I said
You said that I am going to get my six-pack back.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that.
You don't remember
That's how
it?
you interpreted it.
I
But
promise you.
we know you as a liar.
Lauren,
So like that's the thing.
You can't call me a liar to get out of this.
You're not Lauren. I think I believe this one.
I didn't say that.
Tony,
I think
I
I
swear to
believe
God,
I guarantee you I
believe
didn't say that.
we're shooting a flat
He
ball.
looks like he
I
still
did not
watches
say that.
full commercials.
We're shooting a flat
I
ball.
did not say that.
We just shooting around. He's like, hey, man, I'm really getting in shape, man.
I said I'm
about to
getting
get
right. Yeah, I said I'm getting right.
I'm about to get this six-pack back, man. I'm
didn't say
starting to
that.
get my striations back, man.
didn't say that
He ain't say
either.
striations. That's
I didn't say
A
any of that.
six-pack is a young man's muscle.
I didn't say any of that.
To say-
I said I'm really about to get cut. That's what I said. That's literally what I said. I said I'm really about to get. He just interpreted it as I'm talking about a six pack. I'm talking about getting cut up, like actually like getting right and fit. That's what I said.
Would you want more definition?
No, I just want to be completely like fit all the way around. I want to be stronger than I've ever been, and I want to be more fit than I've ever been at this age.
But we know getting cut isn't going to make you stronger. So like,
but I'm gonna be doing all
I
of
understand wanting to be able to like produce more. That makes sense. But why do you care about like?
Because I want to
aesthetic?
look as best as I've ever been. Because I think in my 30s, I have the opportunity to still do that. I think being in your 30s, I could be most financially well off than I've ever been, as fit as I've ever been, as strong as I've ever been, as smart as I've ever been.
Oh,
I feel
shit.
like all of
It's
that shit.
perfect.
I feel like all of that shit should be like me right now.
You know what I was thinking
So
the other
I'm
day?
getting back to that shit.
And that is
Deadass.
a good path. And like we're making fun of it because we're.
I mean, that's fine.
Because
I'm
we're
not,
young.
I'm
and
not
we're
worried.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
We're
that.
immature.
That's funny.
But
I just don't. This nigga's just lying, saying things.
of course,
You
that's just
said
that.
you were, nigga.
LeBron James is redefining 30.
He 40, nigga.
Literally, like. I didn't realize that him going to the Olympics and dominating would like make Lauren think he could get abs.
Oh, it ain't that.
You
but
get-
I
you
feel that,
understand?
though. That's funny.
It's a different
There
world.
is, but not even,
Yo,
not
18
even,
is getting younger, and so is 30.
not necessarily, because LeBron is
What
like.
aging in reverse?
Not quite.
Well, you just named
quite.
somebody on the complete opposite spectrum of Lauren. No offense. You know, somebody who's genetically gifted, is like a savant in basketball, can dunk, can land on 2 feet. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you were talking about Lauren.
Yeah, he is. He is the opposite of that spectrum.
He's the complete opposite.
But for all intents and purposes, he's the LeBron James of his life. And that's all it takes. All it takes is that wishful ass thinking. It's like, nigga, I'm the King James of my kingdom.
Just I just been
Yeah.
manifesting. That's all I've been doing. Just manifesting.
This nigga been manifesting
Just like
abs.
this, yeah. I've been manifesting abs.
That's such a waste for the universe.
Yeah. It's
I hope she bite your ass for asking for some goofy shit.
I meditate
like that.
every morning and manifest and think about my abs, and I'm like, one day
Lauren-
I'm gonna get these abs in check.
That's selfish as fuck though. Like you just you just thinking you're using all of your wish power for you.
No, for his abs. Not for him, for his abs. For his abs.
Like,
For a six pack.
What you really need to do is stop the talking and get prepared for these Olympics because you're lacking, you're behind.
I don't think so. I don't think you are right on a
You're lacking.
technical sense
You
because it's
behind.
like I do need to be doing a little bit more, but I think
Yeah.
I'm all right. I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right.
yo,
I think
since
I'm all
I've been unemployed, I've been training like a D1 athlete.
I believe you.
There you go.
I believe you.
There you go.
That's more like
There
it.
you go.
I believe you.
Atta boy. Oh shit.
Yeah,
nah,
that's
for real
funny
though.
as shit. But I've been training like a real, like I've been trying
No,
to
you
go
haven't.
JUCO or something.
No, you haven't.
I believe you.
I go to the court, I hoop there for like an hour and some change. I go to Planet Fitness right after that, be there for like an hour minimum. Then I go home and lay on the floor for a long ass time.
Yeah, that's real.
Like, like I'm getting flashbacks of when I was 16. Like, there's nothing like losing, like coming third place in a tournament, busting your ass, praying that you're gonna get in the game.
Yeah.
All to just cramp out on the floor at 3 a.m. on your floor.
This is what
'Cause you
happened
can't
after
lay-
we played 21 and we beat him, bro. This is what he went to do. I'm talking about you, Tom.
What'd he go do?
Oh, he comparing you to Michael Jackson.
No.
I'd be happy to hear
No.
this.
I'm saying that this is your training is because of our 21 game.
You had brought this video up, so what you said I thought was in
Oh.
reference
Nah, it
to
wasn't
that.
in reference to this.
I was about to say
It wasn't in reference to
I
this.
lost connection with my blackness.
Nah, it wasn't in reference to this.
This
I mean,
was
the hair does make sense, but yeah.
this was kind of like just some funny shit I saw. I be collecting funny shit now. I just be trying to do that. So just play this. We don't even need context.
Oh, for real?
This is Michael Jackson talking about his transformation.
Okay.
He's
You've had
literally a pop.
implants in your cheeks.
Oh, God.
You've had a dimple made in your chin.
Please,
You've had your
please.
lips enlarged.
Oh, please.
You've had your
That's stupid.
eyelids reconstructed. Eyelids reconstructed.
It's stupid.
None of
Come
it's
on,
true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie. They don't want to give me credit for anything. One paper said I had each, because I was growing a little beard, he had each little hair transplanted into his face with a lasered in. How ignorant is that? I can't even grow a beard now? You ignorant fool who wrote such a...
It's like, it reminded me of you at first because he was talking about just being babyface and struggling with the beard and shit. But that is funny as a motherfucker that, like, he went through the list. Looking at Michael Jackson with a straight face, went through a list of all the potential surgeries that he had. He was like, nah, man, come on, man. That's uncalled for. But, like, look at who the fuck is talking. He looks nothing like how he used to look.
Michael, man.
He's sitting there with his straight face, acting like getting questioned on plastic surgeries that he might have had is egregious. That's a crazy thing.
Did he deny his nose?
I'm trying to retire that fucking word.
Yeah, he did. I think
He denied his nose work too.
He denied the dimple, the fake shit. He denied everything.
Everything. He denied everything but those white babies.
Yeah. Well, it depends on which ones. He did not touching them.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Big ups to his amusement park, man. Always wanted to go. But
nah, you wasn't a cute enough kid.
I was definitely a cute enough kid.
Nah, you wasn't a cute enough kid. You looked too astute.
I'd be like, Michael, choose me. Come on.
Yeah, you old pick me
Michael,
ass
choose me.
nigga.
you been working on your pop lock.
Michael, choose me. I've been watching videos of you, your old music videos.
This is a man in
Appreciate
love. He's been dancing a lot more.
Yeah, this is true.
I've been peeping. I ain't never seen that nigga move fluidly.
Move
I didn't even know he was capable of grace.
You have seen me be graceful, nigga, when you was out there boxing with me, nigga. Yeah. Go back to third grade, nigga.
That grass was wet.
Go ahead, third grade.
He was graceful because that grass was wet.
Talking about some graceful, nigga. But nah, man, big ups to Michael Jackson. We don't have another nigga like him in our society now.
And there's levels to lying. And he's at that point where he's believing his own shit, which is kind of like it's admirable.
It's really scary. Michael Jackson might have been, Michael Jackson was the only nigga on the planet to get higher than Pluto, than Future.
Nah,
he's the only nigga to get higher than fucking Future, nigga. I promise you.
Pluto don't even get high for real.
Yeah,
he's not even a planet.
Well, back when he used to get high, that nigga used to get high. Have you heard Racks on Racks on Racks?
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga was fucked up, nigga. He was Racks on Racks on Racks. Come on, man.
Nah, you should have brought up Tony Montana, man.
Yeah. Famously, he was like, man, I was so fucked up. I didn't even know what I was saying. He was like, Tony Montana.
Nah.
He couldn't even open up his mouth.
Couldn't articulate himself.
Damn, Michael Jackson is a legend. He's the only person to get higher than Pluto.
Nah, you think he got higher than Whitney Houston?
Michael Jackson had the best drug imaginable because it was used for people that needed a leg cut off. It was anesthesia. So and it was the good type of anesthesia where somebody could be doing a brain surgery on you, but you're wide awake. So it was that real good shit.
That's not even you doing drugs, but it's different. Even Cat Williams, Cat Williams got that bit where he was like, his drug was sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like he wanted to get high and be up for a couple hours doing stupid shit like Bobby and Whitney. Ain't no telling them what they was in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson just wanted to sleep because he was the biggest superstar on the fucking planet. It's literally white bitches outside of his room just screaming at the top of their lungs. He can go all the way to Amsterdam. Somewhere where I've never been. It sounds
there's nothing in Amsterdam.
Sounds like a place that nobody should be at.
Yeah, there's nothing.
But it would be bitches screaming in this hotel lobby.
Yeah, but nigga, that anesthesia nigga had him out, nigga.
But how else could you sleep without that anesthesia? I don't even consider him a junkie. That's what I'm saying.
It's almost crazy. What came first, the drug or Michael? It's like the chicken and the egg theory. Because he's always been high. Because it's like his father was beating on him, fucking pulled out his natural hair. That's why he had to get a wig.
Pulled out his natural. Nah, I think his natural hair got lit on fire by a can of Pepsi.
That and, you know, pieces and patches got pulled out by his father. He was abusive. Dance, nigga.
Nigga, I think he was more concerned about that Jerry curl juice fucking becoming acidic.
Yo, that Jerry curl juice burned his eye before. I know it.
It definitely did, but yeah, nah. Lauren is giving us the landing signal, so we got to get into, you know, one of the ending segments of the show.
Oh, nah, I was just saying, like, be easy on Whitney for RIP.
Oh,
Whitney.
that's what that was?
That's what that was.
Oh, nigga, whoa, be easy on Whitney. What the fuck you like about Whitney Houston so much?
Because he's black, nigga.
Nah, it takes more than that because he ain't voting for Kamala.
You wouldn't know what it takes, nigga. You native.
He ain't voting for Kamala.
I
can't vote.
From the Americas.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more patriotic than you. Yo, Lauren can't fucking vote. Yo, you talked about that shit for 30 minutes knowing you couldn't participate.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
Yo, that's
yo,
actually
every
crazy.
time, yo, next time we talk about politics, just know you might be told to shut up.
I genuinely, but no, dead ass though, because I feel lied to.
I feel
yeah, like we made so much progress,
And,
like
I'm still giving my input.
Of course.
And I'm still giving my input.
Olay can't vote either. And it
And
be the niggas.
she got the most to say about the motherfucker.
It be the niggas that can't be in it that want to be a part of it
Olay,
so
if you
bad.
watching this, bad on you.
Shame.
Bad Olay. Damn, bad Olay. That's kind of freaky.
You made it freaky.
Bad Olay.
Yeah, but
You might be right.
You better hope a brother not listening.
Nah,
or just her man.
It's crazy. I just got a text.
Yeah, that'll be good enough.
Yeah, nah, and shout out to her. I remember when we first met Olay, very like switching subjects. I assumed that was her man, just because it's like this can't be her brother. You know what I mean? But shout out to him. He's actually a good brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his name's CJ.
Yeah, shout out CJ.
CJ. Shout out to CJ. And I left my do-rag over there. That's unfortunate. But
oh, you already leaving toiletries, nigga.
Nigga, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Shout out that good brother, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing, everybody that's enjoying the new studio looks, shout out to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Again, it's because of y'all. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon, you know what I mean? Keep supporting in whatever way you think you can. And with LOIs, which we're going to get to, but we didn't say it in the beginning. But it's a part near the end of the show. We answer some of your questions, but I didn't know if you wanted to end it on Amber the Marxist. I saw this because Amber Rose is going through another. She's being paid, basically.
You think more than Quavo?
She's being paid.
I think so.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Republicans pay more.
Oh, yeah.
They
for
definitely do. And I think they got better like amenities, like
yeah, like
Yeah,
a
nah,
better
man.
kitchen, a better cafeteria.
You might come out with a Glock.
Check makes you conservative for real.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And once you see how to avoid taxes the American way, the real American way. But she's talking to Candace Owens, two black women just talking, pontificating.
Yo, what's up with all these hats? Why she be wearing so many fucking hats?
You don't like her hat?
Nah, she look goofy in a hat.
She looks goofy in a hat.
She looks like, well, okay, she is a mother. She is a mother. I'll give her that. You know the like, hey, let's go on a walk, mom. Like, let's get the stroller and go on a walk. That's how she's in that hat.
She's in that phase of her life where she's trying to change. She's trying to not be the
Slut walk representative?
the slut walk. Yeah, the slut walk administrator.
Yo, I can only imagine her twerking at a rally for them Trump niggas.
Oh my God. They'll love that shit. Because, you know, she's exactly what they like.
She's white passing, but with a
Because
black
their grandfathers created her. So they would feel at home. Everybody would feel at home.
Mm-hmm. Everybody gets a piece. She's a white woman with a black ass.
Everybody eats when Amber Rose is around, nigga.
Except Wiz.
But nah, let's see about it.
And I don't want to get beat up by the Republicans. I'm already getting beat up enough by the left.
You're basically,
Give me a break.
You're in political purgatory. It's the
Yes,
worst. Because
for
when you
sure.
leave, you're like, I've escaped. Then when you arrive, you're like, whoa, hold up. Like, I don't know. I know I'm not perfect. I'm getting everything wrong, and you're being screamed at by the right. And it sucks. It really sucks because I can just sense I'm a person that goes on vibes. My team is laughing because I just get a vibe. But my vibes have always been right. And when I spoke to you, I was like, No, she means what she says,
That's a
and
real bitch.
she's going through this metamorphosis, and it's painful. Like, it is really painful to come out of that cocoon, especially, I would imagine it's 10 times worse for you because your cocoon is Hollywood.
Yeah.
And there's no room. I mean, mine was hard enough just being black and being like, hey, I am like a conservative.
Oh, I'm no longer black.
No, they
now.
will take that away. I'm black my whole life, but they were instantly like, she's not black.
Yeah, I'm not
And-
black anymore, apparently.
Yeah,
So,
they take that away and they denigrate you, but it's got to be even harder to come out of the Hollywood cocoon because the entire industry is built around really everyone has to have the same perspective. Everyone has to be the same if you want to sign with deals. I mean, I sat down with a TikToker, super young, Gen Z TikToker, and he spoke about how he was basically told, like, he wanted to do more serious and talk about real issues, stay out of it. You know, keep doing fun, stupid TikToks, because if you start talking and you sound conservative, you're not going to get the sponsorships. You're not going to get the deals.
it's intimidation.
Right.
100%.
Which is crazy.
And what's crazy is that it wakes me up at night, Candace, because I have tortured myself for 15 years. I've tortured myself with this stuff, you know, and I begged and I've cried and pleaded, please reach for the stars. Even if, go talk to like maybe more conservative.
She wasn't about to say nothing, by the way, if you were curious. But
it's something special about the mulattoes.
Yeah.
They go on a conservative arc randomly in their like 30s to 40s. Like even what happened with the Hodge twins.
Well, it's honestly the most natural thing, right? Like when you're younger, you're a little bit more ignorant. Ignorant can be connected to being black. When you get older, you're a little bit more smarter. You turn into your white phase. It's science, nigga. When she was younger and black, she was really hoeing. Now she's old and white. Bitch want to be responsible. You can't switch up like that, ho.
So, do you want to grow up?
I want to stay young forever.
I was about to say, you want to turn into Lauren?
Nigga, I need to dap up Peter Pan and get some of that luck.
Oh shit, that's why Lauren's the white man. He was black all of his immigrancy. When he first got to America, he was black. Black as shit. Probably the blackest he's ever been. But as soon as, like, I don't even know what exactly marks the turn of the tide. It was probably that Obama election for you, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
The Obama election? Yeah. Like, that's like, because that for him is what this Trump and Kamala Harris election is for us. Maybe.
For sure.
It's a little bit different, man.
Maybe.
I found my representation to somebody who's not really from here, but's from here.
Nah, it's nothing like that. Obama and Mitt Romney, it was probably...
That was easy.
It was easy.
That was the easiest decision ever.
It was easy. I don't even know what the fuck Mitt was talking about. I don't want a nigga named Mitt in office.
I never saw, like, I always used to see the Mitt Romney signs in the niggas' yard, but it was almost like behind the bushes.
Yeah.
Like with a Trump sign, they'll put that shit on the front of their house.
Exactly.
In front of the mailbox.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But the Mitt Romney was always behind the shrubbery and shit.
The door has a big ass T on it.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy conservative, because, you know, I do like lawn care, so I go to niggas' houses and shit. I've seen like the most incredible houses. Like, nigga, Trump would cry.
Yo,
if he knew how people were like commemorating him.
I saw one crib. I thought it was like one of his little layers. Like he just comes through in North Carolina when you need to get some side pussy or some shit. That shit was so.
It's
I know
like
I don't. I'm gonna try to. I'm not even gonna try to look at that.
It's just one of those.
It was crazy though. It looked like a Trump trailer park.
A Trump trailer amusement park.
A Trump theme. No trailer park.
No
Just
amusement?
Like, yeah, I mean, they're probably amused by the sight of them, but there's no actual fun there. Unless you count, like, you know, mudding in the backyard
I was about
with
to
your
say,
cousin.
Yeah.
You know, tire swings and
How many rocks can you skip on mud? That's probably the funniest shit there. But, damn, this has been a hella, like, political episode.
There's nothing, I have nothing else going on in my brain.
There's literally nothing else going on. I mean, Joe Rogan dropped a special. Hopefully that's funny, because if it's not, his shit's kind of fucked.
Wait,
if
did you say you was looking at clips?
Clips, but that's, you know, like.
We got to go up soon.
I'm not going to give a nigga anything on clips, like bad or good, because it's a clip. It's a clip.
But we got to go up again soon. I wrote some new jokes the other day.
A word?
Yeah. I wrote some shit that had me excited to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah, just so you can see it.
Yeah, because you don't know how that shit is. You can't rehearse it. You don't know how it's going to go. You just kind of like, you know, take your pants off and hope that she thinks it's big.
Yeah. But that goes.
Big is relative to like experience.
But not really though, because it's like it's one of those things where you know if you got a big dick. You just know. You just know.
Nah, there was a certain point in time where you didn't know.
You just know.
There was a certain point in time.
There was a point in time where I was like confused.
There was a point.
I was like, where do I sit in this world?
I wouldn't say I was worried. But I was comparing myself to professionals. I was comparing myself to professionals.
You were worried.
Which is crazy.
You were worried.
Yeah.
I was worried.
And it's not weird to compare yourself to professionals when like that's all you have to compare yourself to.
Because I'm not white. So I don't know what my friends' dicks look like.
Exactly.
Your barometer is corn.
Exactly.
And like you comparing yourself to the biggest gigolo and whatever small town that he's from, you think that's what America is.
And like we said
or at
before,
least what black dudes are.
And like we said before, you can't be an average black man in America and be successful. You got to be above the top in all aspects of life.
You got to be
dick
6'2",
size,
9-inch
nigga,
dick,
bicep size, nigga. I've never seen like every black porn star I can think of is like a super nigga.
Yeah,
he
only
has
like
super nigga traits.
Only Hispanic corn stars be fat.
Well, yeah, Ron Germany and like
you know what I mean?
like all the mother niggas.
The alternative
yeah.
niggas.
We gotta have 6 packs.
They don't got no
full nigga. What?
They don't got no programming. I think he just busted his ass. I kind of caught the
caught the remnants.
Shit. Yeah, but
it is unbelievable. We have to be.
Do you remember the moment that you felt like a short?
Yeah, I think it was the second time I had intercourse. Because the first time I was like,
you lucky.
First time is always a fluke. Yeah. No matter what you do, like, nigga, if
good or bad,
you choose a random restaurant that so happens to be good. That's luck, nigga. Do it again.
Yeah,
do it again.
Yep.
Shout out to Michael Beasley. But the second time, I was like, okay, this is something I can live with. I can live with myself and look in the mirror.
I remember the first time I fucked a girl for more than like 20 minutes. I was like, all right, I could like, if I wanted to entertain a career, I probably could, but it's just no need.
20 minutes?
I was 17.
You got high hopes, nigga.
I was 17. I was nigga. That was crazy. Because before, I didn't even really know the full range of my limit. Because when you young fucking, it's always sneaking. It's always like there's not enough time.
It's always, bitch, be quiet.
Yeah,
please be quiet.
Yeah, it's like you don't even really know how like strong you are because you're not facing real elements.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how much like hip thrust motion you can get. You know what I mean? On a bed. When you go from going to a car to a bed, it's like, damn, I didn't know I could get this much torque in my hips. You know what I mean? When I'm really doing
you had
it.
to like run away and go to the car to get the shit done.
Hell yeah.
You explode yourself. Yeah, nah, for me, that shit didn't happen until I didn't get my confirmation until like my fourth fuck. Like,
why did it take you so long?
Huh? Because we wasn't really asking. I wasn't asking for reviews.
But you see, I was never.
She just so happened to give me a reaction.
My thing was, I've gotten the reaction. I don't trust reactions. I don't trust bitches really. I don't really trust reaction. I trust like the actual intercourse.
Like, ow.
Like I don't need to be the biggest, but I have to satisfy.
I feel that.
I have to satisfy. So once I understood that, I was like, oh, I'm good.
Because if you playing the game of like who's bigger, you're always gonna lose. Yeah, unless you're the only nigga on the planet with the biggest phallus.
Once I realized, all right, pleasure is more important than, you know, I mean, it goes hand in hand size, you know, because if you have 3-inch piece, God bless you.
Yeah.
Or God curse you. God curse you, nigga. Satan sends you
it better
a blessing.
Be cold in this room.
It
better be freezing in this room.
Nigga. Oh my God. But once I realized I was like, oh shit, this bitch enjoying it. I was happy.
I think the first time was like hitting the wall.
Okay.
Hitting like the aforementioned wall. I was like, yo, I thought that was a mythical place. And then, because I forgot like how many fucks I was in at that time, but it had happened. So I was like, man, that can't be true. She got a short pussy. Like, I just chalked it up to that. I was like, it can't be true. But then it started happening again. So I was like, oh, I just literally didn't know what I was doing.
But
before.
at the same time, nigga, a pussy is only so big.
That's
And
true.
from what I've seen in my life, I've never seen no shit where it's like, okay, let's go see a doctor.
But when you in middle school, they
Who
make
did this to us?
When you in middle school, they make the pussy seem like it's like 1,000 feet
It's
long.
1,000 feet.
It's just this vast open room that you gotta fill up. It's like it's
Nigga,
impossible.
it's
nigga.
come on, man.
It just feels the pussy feels so big when you young.
Yeah.
I came out of there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
got to be huge.
Nah, man, it's all a facade, man. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. And comment down below for all the, men and I guess women watching. When was the first time you was comfortable within yourself? Because that's really what it's about. Being comfortable within yourself.
That's true.
Oh, well, if that's the case, and it happened a little bit earlier. Then I was sitting down on the toilet. I got real comfortable with myself. I got real familiar.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's
digging
nasty.
pea water?
What was
And
it?
first of all, that don't mean
I beat my dick,
nigga.
guys,
your toilet was
for the
clogged,
first
nigga.
fucking time.
Your toilet was clogged, nigga.
Self-comfort, self-care. AJ talking about some ill nigga. Yeah,
You can't. That's
still be pubes on your toilet seat.
That's terrible representation. But nah, man, I don't even know how we got to this conversation.
I mean, bro, we have nothing to
That's
talk
just-
about. I don't
yeah.
know if they noticed.
That's
Yeah.
crazy as hell.
We literally what time did we go to sleep?
So, nigga, I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 5 a.m. Because I found out, like, nigga, she's kind of a snorer. So I was like, oh,
You're learning,
nigga.
You're learning about her.
I smacked the shit out of her when she was asleep, just so she could wake up and stop.
I'm pretty sure her brother appreciated
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Her brother,
Yeah, you're making all these cases against you like stronger.
he does seem
Yeah.
right. For some reason, he does seem right.
But nah, man, we didn't have much to talk about. Look, with all this whole conversation, I don't know what the theme is. I can't tell what the theme is.
The theme is if you're gonna do it, go all the fucking way, all the way. Because if you're going like based off what happened to me in the last 24 hours, like I was chilling in my crib. It was about 1 a.m. I can't get into all the details of why this was the situation.
Yeah.
But this was the situation. All of my friends are out at one place and I'm at the crib just chilling and shit. He's calling me like, come on, man, come on. Even though he knows why I can't fucking come for real. He knows why I can't fucking come. But I end up coming like 3 hours late. I get there, he's beefing with a nigga. It's motherfuckers leaving. The night is essentially over. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I came for no reason. And as soon as I got there, I started drinking and shit, right?
Tony was sad because he was like, I missed all the weed, didn't I?
I was like, oh shit.
I was like, nah, I got one for you, nigga. You'll be all right.
It's crazy because my girl, she was like, yo, you got to get here, babe. These niggas are smoking.
Oh, your girl was
I was
there?
like, okay. I was
Your-
like,
your girl was there
it
before?
Sound like a good time. Yeah.
She was there before you?
She was there with, you know what I mean? Because they're
Yeah.
friends and shit.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, that was part of the reason we didn't exactly make it because by the time we left, it was like,
timing.
yeah, it was
Timing.
like 30 minutes to get there and they were about to leave. Like, it's about to be over.
Oh,
so it's
another
like, we're
thing.
going to head directly
Oh.
to the next spot, but we started heading there and we were already at the next spot. And then we're hitting this nigga like, where you at? They haven't even left the spot that they were at now. They're not going to get to the new spot until 30 minutes after. And we already pretty much here. It's like, I can't wait 30 minutes
And
for
I-
you to get
and I-
here.
I'm gonna wake
We're
up-
tired. I'm going home.
If I'm going to wake up in the morning, slightly hungover, a little tired, very hungry, I need like a crazy night to really cap that shit off for real. A majority of my night was spent at Sheets.
So
Waiting in line.
do you want to talk about that when, like, because this is something that like we should really talk about because we get personal on the podcast, but only so much. Like niggas don't understand. Like, so
I don't want to talk about
yeah,
it.
don't okay because it's
I'ma talk about
it's
it.
only gonna bring more.
I don't want
want
to,
to bring more heat, but it does fine.
Nigga, it's heat waiting.
It's fine. It's fine. But we ain't gonna talk about
Nah,
it.
let's talk about it because it is something to it to where it's like
Just tell us if we're fucked up. You
Well,
don't tell
frame
it. Don't
like
tell
that.
it. Don't tell it.
Don't frame it like that.
Don't tell it because I don't.
Because then I'm gonna have to say.
I don't want to bring more heat. But for all intents and purposes, our confidants were hungry, and we had to go to Sheets. And I wasn't in the position to be paying for Sheets.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I feel
Sheets is probably Why is a gas station more expensive than Cookout?
Sheets do kind of raise their price on their food a little bit.
And then the girl behind the counter, I was feeling like when we got to the line, you know, I sometimes do this, you know, use women for my bidding, especially if it's convenient. It was this girl behind the counter. I was finna hit her with the, hey, you know how you doing? You got a card, a Sheets card? Because I used to work at Sheets. A Sheets card, for anybody listening, it takes off 50% off of all Sheets food items.
The wings and stuff like that.
No, if you work at Sheets, there's a card they give them.
Oh, okay.
It takes off 50%.
Oh, no, you talking about the employee discount.
I'm talking about the employee discount.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about My Sheets reward.
Nah,
I was like, nah.
But them niggas getting the same deal.
Nigga, the My Sheets reward is something different. But yeah, nah. Why the fuck is gas station food more expensive than an actual like restaurant? I was so confused.
They're just trying to justify their existence.
It only works at Wawa.
I feel the theme of the story was that the funny part of the story, we kind of fucked it up because, you know, I don't want to put this nigga in a position where it's like he has more to argue or whatever. But
I'm there now.
Niggas wasn't.
We're here now.
So basically, his girl was hungry.
Yeah.
Like, and before you had came, I'm not gonna lie, she was talking about food for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
it was genuine hunger.
So that was in. So when you was on your way, that was in the thought in the back of my head, like, okay, he's coming. She gonna be hungry. You know what I mean? So she get there, we're chilling. It's like 4 to 5 a.m. In my opinion, sleep is a lot more filling than actual food at that time. In my opinion, right? She, your woman,
yeah.
She was like, hey, babe, I'm kind of hungry. I didn't hear this, though. I'm over here pontificating with my confidant. Out of nowhere, this nigga just looks at me with a somber face, like, trying to push up the sheets, nigga. I'm like, ugh. Because I know what that means. If she's hungry, mine is about to be hungry. It can't just be one motherfucker eating in his crib. So I'm like, fuck.
Yo, and it's like, for a minute, like, because we was driving there, right? It was like a 12-minute drive, so we just on the way and shit. I'm like, nigga, you don't know. She's convincing her that she's hungry right now.
Right.
Lo and behold.
Hey, can you give me some mozzarella sticks? Fuck. Yeah, I get you.
And you owe.
Yeah.
You owe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Situation.
She definitely deserved it. I wasn't, and that's why.
They always deserve it.
Wait, what do you owe for?
I don't even think he can get in all that.
Okay.
Oh, we'll say that for after the pod.
Yeah, we'll save that for after the pod.
I would like to know that.
Yeah, he owes. He owes in a hilarious fashion.
I can't wait.
It depends. I about to say more ammunition, nigga. Y'all, it's hard to find bullets for me, nigga. I know,
there's
but
a bunch.
Are we? How long have we been going? Like
nobody's
210?
nobody's
216 in total.
216. This is beautiful.
It'll probably be like 4 with the black screen that we put.
Yeah, and y'all niggas better
we gotta
watch.
make it seem like we doing that on purpose, like we trying to be evil.
And black screen.
Nigga, at the end of every episode, it's a hour's worth of black screen.
It's not. Stop saying every. It was that one episode.
The last 2. That's enough.
Last 2.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't last.
It was
the
happened
last
this
one.
last one, and then maybe I'm connecting the first time that it happened before that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, whichever. Yeah.
There's an hour of black screen.
Yeah. Nigga. You dead ass? Because if you go to the comments right now, they said it's like I think it might be 3 hours of content.
Technically it's 4 hours because it's a black screen, but it's really only maybe 3 hours worth of conversating. But regardless,
as you can hear from the conversation we're having here, we have no idea why this is happening.
Well,
we barely know what's happening for it.
But I'm about to pull these LOIs up. You know what I mean? Let's get into the fun part. And the only reason
this is fucking crazy.
Only reason I thought it did that this time is because, you know, we talked about the Olympic Open in which, you know. But yeah, you see that? Yeah.
But when you're doing it, you see all of it on Final Cut, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't see no.
Like in the joint, you see it all on Final. Okay.
I need to look at that last library's there, so I'm gonna look
And see what? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know because it did it another time too.
Yeah, because yeah.
Because I have a suspicion, but I just need to know if that's true or not.
We're just trying to test you niggas' retention level. We trying to see how dedicated you are to being a lovely lady or to being a part of the Legion of Leisure. If you discover the black screen, that's like extra credit.
Yeah.
You watch this motherfucker to completion.
Yeah. You, nigga, you essentially glitched out the Matrix, nigga.
Yeah, literally. That's the perfect way of putting it.
You glitched out the Matrix.
You are in purgatory.
Yep. But, man, we've gotten to the, the best part of the show where we get to talk to y'all. We get to talk shit, baby. But shout out to the, the regular people, Nutso. We got some new people, 2309 Johnny. But why LOI? This is Nutso, by the way. Why is there a black screen for more than half an hour after the pod has ended?
Well, I think we just answered you, pimp. We have no idea.
But shout out to you, Nutso, man. You a good brother, man. I really wish one day we go to the Netherlands for something.
Yo, what if you took us to the hood of the Netherlands?
If we go to Netherlands, nigga, you gotta have some packs for us, nigga. You gotta have some weed ready for us.
You want that shit?
Netherlands weed, yeah.
Nah, I don't want that shit.
It might.
I'd rather smoke weed than what was we talking
It might
about?
be
Aspen?
dry.
That's what I'm talking about. Netherlands. Don't they got like a high? When I think Netherlands,
You rather
I think
smoke weed in the North Pole, nigga?
when I think Netherlands, I think high elevation, high altitude.
Nah, Netherlands is I think it's closer. It's similar to Amsterdam.
All right, now we got to get a Google.
Amsterdam is in the Netherlands.
Yes, it is.
Finally, I knew
It is.
Yo, when
Okay.
FMAC first joined the studio, I was like, one day we just gonna be talking, and this smart ass nigga's just gonna have the answer. We're not gonna have to ask.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have to Google.
Yeah.
Lauren don't gotta type nothing.
But you see, I really wish it would have happened before this. I feel he's been holding back. FMAC's been holding back on smart shit to say.
now he ain't been holding back. He's just smarter than he
FMAC
looks.
seemed like that. Like he knows the answers, but he don't want to raise his hand. You know what I mean?
Well, he's definitely not comfortable
It's
now.
like they'll get it themselves. But yeah, shout out to you, my nigga, for you know what I mean, loving us from the Netherlands. We didn't know that Amsterdam was in the Netherlands. Cause
Y'all didn't know.
your country isn't that important. Haha. But again, man, shout out to Nutso, man. Much love.
Hey, nigga, yours might not be that important either based off who you vote
Nigga,
for.
it is gonna be important,
Yeah.
especially because of who I'm voting for,
There's
nigga.
gonna be a lot of flat planes in this bitch.
Why LOI? How would you deal with a coworker of the same sex hitting on / flirting with you after you clearly made it known that you're married or not bisexual? Does anybody need to hear that again?
Oh, fuck. We should have asked this question earlier. This is gonna be another hour.
How would you deal with a coworker of the same sex? Gay nigga flirting with you at your job, making you uncomfortable. That's all he's saying.
I'm not gonna lie, like being a handsome nigga, this is kind of just what comes with that. It's just the plight of being an attractive male. It's
Be
like
honest.
you're gonna attract everything. I probably had like I don't know. I can't.
You remember all the gay niggas that hit on you? Just say it.
Nah, I don't remember all the gay niggas. I remember the old gay nigga that hit on you.
Yeah.
That's very
yeah.
blatant in my fucking mind.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I can like just reimagine you getting up and twirling around for him and
I
shit,
can also
trying to give him a better look. But yo, you remember working at McDonald's? That story? This is beyond gay. This is a transformer story.
Oh, when you got tricked.
This is an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, Tony got tricked.
I didn't get tricked.
So basically,
you
right?
all set up because
Tony got tricked. Let me
already
tell
set
you
it up wrong.
So basically,
this is my story.
My
He's
ex,
about to tell my
nigga,
story.
it's my story because I knew the people.
I'm the victim.
Nigga, victims can't tell story. You don't remember what actually happened. You're victimized. You're gonna victimize yourself in the story.
You need to hear my
So
cries.
let me tell it.
You need to hear my cries.
So my ex, right?
You about to fuck this up.
We used to work at McDonald's, and she had a cousin who wasn't trans by definition.
You already
but
fucking suck.
it was that type of situation.
Okay.
She was a girl, right? Not going to describe what he looked like and shit, but you would be confused too off of first glance. So Tony starts working there. I'm already privy
To the info.
his complications, right? What he's going through. So, and I didn't know why, but I didn't feel the inclination to tell Tony, like, yo, that's a dude right there. Because I knew, even if it was a girl, Tony not fucking that bitch. You know what I mean? I hope not. At least get head from it. She, I don't know.
Hell no.
I don't know, but-
No, hell no.
So it was one day, things just got too close.
She could have had the
too
wettest
personal.
pussy ever. She could have had the wettest pussy on the
Said
planet.
them titties could have sit right It doesn't matter. But it was one day it was getting too personal. All what I remember, y'all were standing by the coffee machine.
You're starting to make stuff up now. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't remember standing by the coffee machine?
Standing by the coffee machine?
Why are you saying it like that?
Keep going, because now I'm curious about what you better do.
I'm saying all I remember was y'all niggas was standing by the coffee machine. Something was said. And I feel like I vaguely remember a shoulder tap from him to you.
Oh my God.
Like almost not like a.
Now he's doing
No.
it. He's in character.
I remember
a shoulder tap.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like he was talking to you and he did like, you so funny, Tony, and he like rubbed his hand down your fucking chest, and that's when I was like, whoa, I have to help my nigga. I have to help him. Eyes beady like this. I was like, Tony, yo, nigga. Go home, take a shower, nigga. Go home, get some Vicks Vapor Rub and some hydrogen peroxide, nigga. You need to cleanse yourself.
I'm honestly trying to remember that, like, this fucking moment. That I don't even know if that happened for real, Lauren. And you know how he get down.
I know how he gets down,
But very
yeah. That's a funny excuse.
Essentially, like, let me tell my fucking story, nigga. I'm working at McDonald's.
Start from the top.
Start from the top, nigga. Run it back, nigga. Black screen, all of that shit. I'm working at McDonald's, and it's like it's this fat, ugly bitch that worked there for all intents and purposes. It's like she cool. Like I don't got no problems with her. Like apparently I didn't know that they were cousins, or maybe I did. It doesn't really fucking matter. I knew that they was cool.
Yeah,
and so. I'm just at work, and it will be moments where I'm like, I'm at the ice machine, right? I'm filling up some sweet tea, and I'm like, what is that shit? I look across the hall, and this is during the pandemic, which makes it even more confusing, because, like, you can't see jawline. You can't see facial structure. All you hear is voice, and you see titties. So it's like, all right, this is a woman. I'm at the ice machine. I look across because it just feel like something's calling my name spiritually. I look over and the nigga's just like this.
Yeah, he's gazing you,
but like slightly above the mask.
Have you ever seen? Look up a lioness hunting its prey.
Literally,
Let's get a picture pulled up for the people, just so in case you don't understand how this nigga was looking at Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you see, I was off.
Oh no, you was better at googling. What's the nigga name? Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, it was just like it was a pest following you around.
Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, I didn't so from that moment I understood that there was some sort of attraction, but I didn't realize that person had a penis.
Yeah,
until much later.
And it's weird, right? Because the first time I saw him, I didn't even think like, why is this girl not wearing no bra? I didn't even think that. You know what I mean? I just assumed she was a free spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Perfectly.
But it turned out to be a dude. And you got.
This is how you handle it.
You got.
This is how you handle this. This is how you handle this.
Because it was a compound interest.
At McDonald's, I don't know what haircut I had in that era, but I was just a fucking heartthrob. I was just a heartthrob in that bitch. I was having so many problems in there, it wasn't even funny. Old bitches coming to the window trying to flirt with a nigga and shit. It was just one gay dude who would come every day at the same fucking time. And he's like, literally, I'm here just to see you.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God.
Wait, there was a couple gay niggas.
There was a couple of them.
Sound like you were giving him some motion, yo.
Giving them a promotion.
Some motion. Like you was giving
Some
him a
motion.
little,
Nigga,
you were giving him something to make him come back every time and tell you that.
Sir,
you know, he kept telling you that out loud, and you was just like, oh, you know what it was? Tony, it ain't like that, nigga, but let me get your order.
Tony kept sending mixed signals.
Lauren?
Tony kept sending mixed signals when his coffee came back a little bit sugary when he ain't asked for no sugar. So it was like,
I didn't make the coffee. I'm taking the order, dumbass.
You made his coffee.
The thing is, you pulling up to a McDonald's. Yeah. And like a Greek god just starts speaking to you like, hey, what would you like to eat tonight? They're like, oh my God, it's like, I think I want my pussy ate instead. You don't understand the effect that voice was having on motherfuckers through the intercom, nigga. Okay. That shit was going crazy. They was coming just for me.
All right.
They was coming just for me. Literally. But nigga, like I said, this is what you do. Because he has no experience being this attractive. You kind of just like.
Yeah, how do you deal with that?
You just deal with it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
There's no,
because it's almost like
you do. Hold on, you
imagine
there is a wrong thing to do. My fault. You don't like get aggressive and try to whoop the nigga ass because then he's gonna think you're flirting.
You you never exactly. That's how lesbians flirt. They hit each other. You never vilify a nigga for doing what he's supposed to do. Like, if a fat bitch like you and you don't like her, she's not weird for liking you. Yeah. She's just a fat woman that's attracted to men, and you're a man. So you gotta just, play it off. Maybe if it gets to the point, because he said, this nigga said, how would you deal with the coworker of the same sex hitting on you / flirting on you after you clearly is in all caps.
Clearly is like
made it known that you're married or not bisexual. So once you get to the point where you feel like, all right, my nigga, every time you talk to me, I feel your energy. Like, it's deeper than just a regular casual conversation.
It's all about how gay they want to keep it. Pause. But it makes sense. If you want to just you a gay dude and like you hitting on me like how a woman would. Like, I've had situations to where I had to turn down a woman's advance after she was really trying to run some game. Like, it was like one time this goofy bitch, she was like, hey, you dropped something. I looked down. She was like, just kidding, can I have your number? And I was like, nice day. Like, you handle it like that. Yeah. Up until the point where they're being a dude about it.
Yeah.
Then you got to be a dude about it.
But even then, it's not even, look, I'm not even going to say be a dude about it. Like, being aggressive isn't being
being aggressive is being a dude about it.
Nah, I'm not about to. I'm not about to. I don't want to compare like I like. You know what I'm saying? That's not my style. You know what I mean? And plus, I don't want to generalize like that, because that's what lesbians do. They be like, I got to be more masculine. Let me hit this bitch. Like, no. Being angry isn't being masculine. It's two different things.
No, what I'm talking about is
I know what you mean.
I'm talking about real like, is this gay nigga trying to punk me? You know how you could set yourself up to get robbed if you fail like the proper test. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you might set yourself up to get.
Like, you thought a nigga just accidentally stepped on your shoes in an open walkway. Like, no, nigga, that was test one.
Yeah.
But
you think he accidentally grazed your balls? Nah, there's no accident.
This nigga Nutso said, yo, go away. And if you don't listen, go to HR and say, dude trying something I don't want, because you can't fight him. That is a good, Nutso, that was a good answer.
That's not true, Nutso.
That's
if
a good
he
answer.
puts his hands on you, it's over.
You're gay?
No. Like, it's over. You have permission to act like a nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You just let him know that you don't like man butt, and you hope he moves accordingly.
Yeah. Like I said, you handle it the same way you would handle rejecting a female.
Yeah.
Female.
Well,
we sound red pill, rejecting the female.
Rejecting the fit. Nigga, don't say something and say we.
But that was the word. Like, that was the right word.
That's fucked up.
But it's
we.
It's the same shit as like not fucking with a girl you don't want to fuck with. The only difference is that like this hasn't happened to me, but I've always thought that like it could go there because it's a dude at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might have to defend yourself. It's possible.
Hell yeah. And shit, by the way, that Nutso was typing in the comments, nigga, he sounds scared for you.
Yeah. Nigga said go to HR. Nutso, that's snitching.
That's gay.
That's snitching. Yeah, because you're snitching and it's
you go to
gay.
HR, nigga, that's flirting.
Yeah, that's gay. Gay isn't homosexual anymore. It's just lame.
Yeah.
But why LOI? Just buy the fetish piss. Okay, let me read this. Why LOI? Just buy the fetish piss from the tobacco shop. Oh, they have different brands. It works for drug tests, and the shit comes with hot hands to keep it warm. Plus, you're not carrying a biohazard container of someone else's piss. So I'm assuming he's talking about the game we gave out last week.
Of course.
But I just don't know.
I've heard of this fake piss, but I've never like that. Oh. That always felt like.
Can we get a quick Google of fake piss?
Yeah, Google the fetish piss. But that always felt like.
Fetish piss?
That's crazy.
It's certain pitches.
It sounds like, yeah, I knew this would come up.
Yeah, nah, of course, yeah. Sorry, AJ's fucking search history. It's certain ways that you pitch things to a motherfucker to where it's like your bullshit detector goes off instantly. Like, nigga, just give me your social security number. I can get you $5,000.
Yeah, like if, bruh.
That's how I feel about fetish piss.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, that shit works.
It's too good to be. It's too good to be true. Like a motherfucker walking around like, look, all I need is your social security number. I'll give you a free phone. Nigga, what?
That shit ain't free then.
It's not even, and this isn't free because you're not gonna get the fucking job.
Yeah,
like you're not getting away smoothly. You're better off finding a nigga, preferably 8 to 13, because that's the only people in America who don't smoke. Find you a nigga that's 8 to 13. Could be a girl too. Hopefully she isn't spotting. That can show up in the test. Blood does show up in the test. Get you a little teenager, preteen, you'll be all right.
Yeah, nah, but like imagine there is a world where passing a drug test is a lot simpler than what we made it.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we got different methods. I got special pants.
Yeah.
These my drug test pants. I only wear it for these occasions.
It's a secret compartment between my thigh and my ball sack.
Hell yeah, it's got a little fucking, it's got a little hole I just reach in.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Synthetic piss.
Yeah.
Extreme.
See, this some bull. Yo,
that looks like you'll fake a drug. That looks like you'll fail.
That's funny.
This
Flaming
looks,
hot piss.
Yo, why does this look like a bag of chips, right? This could be a bag of chips.
Yeah.
or a version of Prime Drink Stream. I would never.
Only 3 fluid
I would
ounces.
never do this to a girl. I would just piss on her. I'm a real nigga.
Why is this for a girl? I thought this was for drug test.
Nah, this is for a girl.
This is for a girl.
This is for whatever specimen you prefer.
Look, you're not just buying fake piss for your own validity or whatever.
Oh no, this could
for your own conscience.
What is fake?
You're buying this.
What's the point?
You're buying this so freaks can get the idea of getting pissed on without being pissed on.
But that's so stupid because piss is free.
You could just get pissed on.
You could just get pissed on. What?
You don't half measure getting pissed on.
Yeah.
You should just get pissed on if you want to get pissed on.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. You're scared to death. Nah,
God
look.
damn.
F-Max, nigga, what the fuck you don't know, nigga.
I mean, if you're saying you want to get pissed on, like you're probably just gonna get pissed on.
But that's what I was saying. I'm a real nigga. I'll just piss on it. I'm not going to go through this whole rigmarole. It's almost. This is
But that's
almost.
what I'm saying. This is not what this is for.
almost.
Not
This is
being able
almost
to-
similar to condoms, in a weird way.
This is almost similar.
It's almost similar to condoms to the point where like, it's not necessary, and you're kind of wasting money.
Nah, that's not even true. There's like that. I can't believe you try to compare fetish piss to condoms. Nigga, condoms have real utility.
Well, I'm talking to grown men that can pull out in, you know what I'm saying, a reasonable amount of time. Nigga, not grooves.
I mean, but pulling out, that's not gonna prevent you from getting AIDS. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's actual real utility to using a fucking condom.
Well, you shouldn't be fucking girls that might have AIDS, nigga.
Well, I mean, you never know until you start burning in the morning.
I can smell
That's
AIDS from a
usually how
mile
that
away.
fucking goes.
That's usually that shit.
That's exactly
Fuck
how that shit
you.
goes.
I'm done with this.
You don't fuck
I'm
AIDS
through
pussy
with
on
this.
purpose. I was about to make another point.
I can smell AIDS from a mile away.
Fuck it.
Did we have one more? I don't think we did, but
I don't know. We probably did. It seemed like it was a little lit last week.
so we didn't, and for good reason.
Yeah.
For good reason. But nah, man.
I think there's one more.
Nah, there's nothing.
The dummy bullets analogy thing? Oh, no.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
you're right.
that's more of a statement.
Yeah, that's a statement.
But shout out to every man. We don't really do this, but the Nick of Time show, X Childish, Nino, Mr. Cool for sure, 2309. We already said your name, Cash Gang. Shout out to all y'all niggas, man. It's like it's not much to look forward to near the end of the episode without y'all putting y'all wild LOIs. So it's very important we have this type of energy exchange. But
yeah, and our niggas need to start getting a little bit more gruesome in these comments.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like we're some accountable niggas. I would like our audience to hold us accountable.
And
like we give them a half-ass episode that has to be mentioned.
And it's certain people that will do that, like Nutso, shout nigga Leak. Yo, Leak, hope you healthy. Hope you not sick, because the nigga was sick. But yeah, man, look, this is the type of communication we want to establish with our audience. Is something very real, right? Like we wanted to be very.
It was until you said it. It was real as fuck until you said it's really real, right?
It's really well. I mean, you don't have to validate. I wasn't asking for you to. I was just talking to you. But it is a very. We're trying to create a one-to-one discourse, and the only way to do that is for y'all to be honest, for us to be honest. But I don't think it's anything else to shout out.
Yeah, nah, not yet. Shit coming. There's gonna be some changes around this motherfucker. It's gonna be some things.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, man, it's gonna be some changes, man. It's gonna be some new things. But I felt like there was something.
Nah, it's literally nothing. What's happening is your brain got a little bit into REM sleep.
You don't know
And then it
nothing
got up
about
out
my
of there.
brain, nigga.
I know that it's deficient.
Deficient?
I know it's
You could have
deficient.
chose a way better word.
I know. I'm not my best right now. I'm honestly not. I woke up and got my resources depleted. That's an analogy to sex.
Boom, boom, busting that in, you tired. But shout out to y'all niggas, man. LOIs, don't forget. Do our thing at the end of the episode. You know what I'm saying? We answer your questions. We talk about real shit. But hopefully you enjoyed 3 Oak Monday, Homeroom Tuesday, LOI you've been watching. J Noblez.
Who do I want to be today? Nigga, fuck Bugs Bunny.
Why not Sean Kemp?
I like the way you said his name. That was just funny. I don't know why.
When the last time you thought about Sean Kemp, nigga?
Because you said it like he was a white guy.
Yeah.
That's about Sean Kemp.
Nigga Sean Kemp. White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
F Mac on the keyboards.
That's me.
And we are out.
I'm about to say, shout out AJ's Marlboros. They're in the room too.
Yeah, killing us all, baby. But yeah, man, we out. Blah.